Start the stream and let's go. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the stream, and we are in for another live session. Three, yes. So let's go. Today I'm going to play some Blitz game. And right now I'm at my highest rating in rapid section, and I'm just 2 points away from getting 2200, and I don't want to mess things up. That's why once I analyze all of those games which I have played yesterday, I will again play rapid. But for this moment, let's try to get some wins in blitz section, and let's see. Hello, yes, easy space. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Good evening. I do remember you, bro. And yeah, let's go. Okay, let's start the game. Let's see what. Okay, we are white. Let's go one e4. Let's start with one e4 as usual. Our favorite opening with the white pieces, which is to move the king's pawn 2 squares up. And in the first game, our opponent is not going to move any of the pieces. So likely we are going to get paired against. Okay, let's go. Let's start another game. And again we are white, so let's go one e4, knight f3 and bishop c4. Our opponent is playing fairly quickly, so I'm expecting a hard fighting game. He is giving up the center. Let's bring out the knight. Okay, let's go a3 to stop b5, h3. I don't know why he's giving up everything. Knight e5 is a move, but not really. He has positioned his knight on g6, which particularly I don't like. There is this move going after the bishop. And let's drop this bishop back so that this pawn will be completely defended. I can push this pawn, but let's go queen c2. In case this knight moved, we can take that pawn. And I think our position is completely fine. भैया 10-15 मिनट वाले गेम खेला करो. Okay, देखेंगे. Okay, so he is giving up this pawn. What is the idea if I take this pawn? Maybe he will take here, and I will take the queen. Rook takes, and I have to recapture. But at least we will open up the file for our diagonal for the bishop. Yeah. Let's take the queen. There is no check. And now let's take. Yeah, we have the double pawns, but we are up a pawn. And a pawn is a pawn. Maybe this is a weakness more than it's a fine pawn. Let's go here. I think his idea was to go bishop b5. He wants to take this bishop, really. Alright, can't really move this bishop because this pawn will become a weakness. Okay, let him take this. Bro, how are you not master of some kind? Why should I be a master, bro? Why should I be a master? Let's force him to take that bishop. Because later on we can go e4 to solidify that pawn. Oh, very nice. I have an idea to go like this. Knight here and then going back is also a possibility. Let's remaneuver the knight to hit this pawn. Aha. Okay, let's unpin that knight. The problem is he is playing so quick. He is playing so quick. Let's go here. Now this is an idea, and knight e4 is coming with an attack on this pawn. Now let's go hit this pawn. This is well defended by the bishop and the king. There are no weaknesses on the king side, but we are the one who is putting him under pressure now because d6 pawn is hanging. You have such a high rating and you play fabulously. I don't think so, bro. Okay, let's develop along the C file now, as everything is happening on the C file. Okay, but these two bishops are beast. One of them is protecting that. And my rook can't infiltrate there, that is problem. Let's hit the knight, knight back, and bishop f4. Let's hit that target with the two pieces. And how are you going to defend that pawn now? Ah, he is sacking the piece. For what? I have to go for that. Oh, guys, see the idea. But you are giving up a piece. Maybe there is this check. What? Oh man, this rook is so annoying. Sorry, this knight is annoying. Okay, now I think I can just take this, hitting both of the piece. 28 seconds I have. That's not a lot of time. Ah, I have the rook. Ah, escalated, man! Time! Fuck, man, I should have pushed another pawn. Ah, messed up completely winning game there. My intention is to go for that. Fuck yeah, yes, bro. If I can bring my pieces into the game somehow, should be winning. But there is no easy way to do that. Maybe we have the idea of going bishop e2, then I think we should just sack this. Because he's. If I take back with the rook, pawn takes, bishop takes, threatening that is f5. So it's easy to take back with this, and now rook is coming. How are you going to stop this one? And if he goes here, where we have rook h4, we are winning the game. Hello, bro. Yes, Mr. Demi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. The player is annoying. Yeah, that player was so annoying. Please play with me. I'm your long time subscriber. Please, only one match. Neeraj Gupta, I'm really very sorry, bro. Okay, I will try to play against you, but later on the stream, so you can wait. And if you guys are enjoying the game, you can hit that like button. You just have to double tap. I think we are winning in this one. I don't think there is any defense against either rook g4 or rook h5. f5 I think is the only viable move. Okay, he goes there. Let's just Give this check, then rook h5 is just game over. King can't escape and he resigned. Wow. Maybe we have a brilliant move in this one. Okay, we don't have a brilliant move. Let's review that. Let's review this one. Wow, this attack quickly delivers checkmate to our opponent. Okay, fine. Bishop e2 was miss. Computer wants to throw that check first. Okay, our position is fine. We goes here and we sack the bishop. Yeah, it's a blunder because there are surely some kind of defense. Yeah, computer wants to go knight here, then follow with queen g5, offering a queen trade. h4 is the only move protecting that square. Then there is queen f6 offering a queen trade. If black manages to trade the queen, our attack will fizzle out. But he blundered the game back with knight e4. He gets removed the only piece which was defending his king. And now it's just over. I think he should have tried f5 at least. But then there is this move again. Everything is falling apart. Yeah, he didn't see that move. Okay, let's keep going. Sack and win. Yeah, wild Amit. Yeah, sack and win. Knight f6. Oh, he takes back with this pawn. Okay, let's throw this check first. I know queen f5 to try to be annoying. Let's try. Okay, he's forcing us. This is not actually hanging. Nah, he's not going to take back with the pawn. He's going to take back with the bishop and hit the queen. So we have to take here. And then... Oh, queens are in the stand. I was about to hang my queen. Can I follow with d5? But his idea, let's go b6, bishop b7. Then I will try to go d5. First d6. Yeah, let's hit the knight first. Knight bd7. Our position is completely fine. This bishop is nicely controlling that diagonal. And we are ready to castle king side. Rook ac8. And we have some easy. Let's go here to protect that square because knight b5 can be annoying. Let's castle now. And now rook ec8. Okay, I see his idea. He wants to put his queen here so that he will be threatening that check. Rook e8 or rook d8. Let's go rook d8. There is no problem for the moment. Let's go knight f8 so that this square will be completely defended and I don't know what your queen and bishop is doing here. Let's go d5. Trying to force him to take here because pushing this pawn is not working. If he takes, we have knight takes. Okay, he's not taking there. Let's go knight g5. Threatens that checkmate. At least he has to create some weaknesses either by pushing this pawn or this pawn. I don't think that is a good pawn to push. Knight g6 seems fine. We can take here as well. Let's take. No, his queen is different. Let's go knight g6. Hi, back. Yes, Sang Sao. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Can I sack the knight? No. There is check, man. I can sack the knight, but there's queen takes at 7 check and he will pick up that knight. So that's not working immediately. Okay, I think he wants to push this pawn. Let's go queen c6. Now threatening a very nasty checkmate. d5 we can take, pawn takes. And f5, force these things off from here. Let's go for the attack. If you move the knight, there are two squares which can use for the checkmate. Queen to c4 trade. No, knight is also protecting that c4. So if you take that pawn, you will lose. Okay, he's counter attacking, but I don't think it is working because we can take this knight and counter attack his queen first. So he's not in time to take this knight. He take back with the knight. I think it's a good move. I can drop it back. But we have even crazier move. Let's go knight e5. Sack the knight because queen can be hanging. If you want to be fancy, you can go after his queen. Our position is completely winning, but still we have to be careful because I have the capacity to mess up everything in this kind of situation. I'm not seeing any attack, so let's go here. Offer a knight trade. Knight f6. I don't think he's working. Okay, he's going for my knight. I can take here, but there is bishop takes, counter-attacking the queen. Maybe there is this move, by the way, to offer a queen trade. No, no, then this bishop will be hanging. Let's hit the queen. What am I doing, man? What the heck am I doing? I could have taken that bishop, but my knight was hanging as well. Let's hit the queen. Time is my problem. No, at some moment this can be hanging. Oh man, he has so much time. How? This is hanging. Should I won there? I don't know. Ah, I got checkmated! Fuck, man, I fall for his trap. Ah, too tough loss. That was very bad by me. He is moving the pieces instantly. Let's offer a queen trade. That's I don't think was working. Bad curry business. Yeah, everything is suddenly going wrong. That was almost winning. There was no defense for, but I found the only losing move. That's the quality. Not everyone can have. I think my knight is better, and now this is weakness. I can go a5. Yeah, let's double up along here. Let's make a room for the king. No problem. But I'm not seeing any breakthrough. Now there is this move. Let's go for the trade. But now he is going to experience some weaknesses. But this is a weak pawn. I can't even do it. If I try to go this side of the board, that's bad, and probably this is coming. I think his rook is superior. Mine is just bad. It's not working. That is annoying. I have to go here. Maybe his king can get caught. in mating net. Now this and what? Oh man, that pin I missed. Oh, okay. Let's refocus. Why didn't I take this pawn? Fuck, man. Should have just defended the king at 7. He was good, yeah. He was very good. He was so good there. What do you want, man? Let's undermine this pawn. This is a threat. King h2 is fine. Do you want to take my bishop and get hit? Oh man. Wow, that's why you should not pre-move. Okay, dude, let it happen. Not actually working. I have to give 2 pieces. That's bad. Maybe I could have gone for that now, but that's not fine. भाई आपको पनीर पसंद है? नहीं भाई. Do you play London system as white? Back to back brilliance, yeah. No bro, I don't play London system that much. Bishop b6 or knight b6. c5. क्यों भाई? ऐसे ही भाई. जब आपने पूछा पसंद है या नहीं तो मैंने सीधा बोला नहीं है, तब इसमें क्यों का कोई सवाल है. डू यू हैव फीडी रेटिंग? ना. We have a passer. Should we get into the end game? But this is a weakness, and I think he's going for that. He is going for that weakness. Can be annoying, man. This is quite a huge weakness. ठीक है संजीव भाई. Love you दिल की bro. Love you too Nobla. You don't like London? There is nothing like I don't like London, but I don't enjoy the position of the London system. I don't. How do I unpin this? He wants to push this pawn as he has goes king h8 and then knight h7. Oh, it didn't go. I don't think this is a good move. You're allowing my knight to get into the game. Let's offer a bishop trade. Bishop d6. I don't think he will go for that as there is knight. I am now look at my knight hitting this and this. And I think I can immediately go for that check on h6. Yeah. Now this sec. Uh, yeah. Should be winning. Yeah, it's winning. We are threatening this checkmate. And now we have to go for another type of checkmate. This is coming. So what should I do? Maybe he's going to defend this place. Let's bring this knight into the game. Rook g6 is no brainer. But now we have this bishop at bishop h5. Yeah, I think we can eliminate one of the rook and we can get another knight on f5. But he will trade many pieces there, which I don't really want, but I have no choice. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? Bro, listen to me. Play h takes 5. H takes 5. I don't know what do you want to say. Knight b6 was the best. Or knight b6. Oh yeah, there was knight b6. I didn't see that. Okay, let's go for the attack. He's deciding whether to go here. Oh, he's giving up this. But he wants to trade one of the knights. So let's take here. I don't want to trade the knights. But I have no option. Let's go here. Threaten that bishop. If I can burn his time a little bit, then it will become a little bit juicy. Now knight f5. If you take, I have takes and I will hit your rook. But what about my knight? Okay. Oh, we have to push this pawn. Yeah, let's push this pawn. Let's deflect his queen. Yeah, let him enjoy this knight. Let him enjoy this knight. In the meantime, I'm just going to push this pawn. This pawn will win this game. Yeah, this pawn is going to win us the game. His knight pinned. Yeah, his knight is pinned. He is threatening this move. Yeah, this comes in mind or g3. Let's go here. Let's just pause. Oh man, how did you find that move? How did I completely overlook that? Oh, I'm hanging this. Ah, it's a draw. Fuck, man. Why I always found myself in this kind of situation? He had 1 second. Why did I leave my king side with the queen? I was winning this game. Only because of one rook. Bro, I'm not gonna castle. What do you want? Bro is thinking I'm going to castle and get checkmated. C4. Let's get a win, yeah. Let's get a win. It has been too hard. I don't want to create that weakness. Let's stop this move. Come on. Bro, I'm over. Okay, after this game, I'm going to play Blitz. Sorry, Rapid. That's enough. That's enough loss. I'm playing too risky, by the way. That's why I'm losing all these games. His highest rating in Blitz is 2200. Agar Gambit दिखला. Let's defend this rook and the pawn. This is a huge weakness. I don't think I can defend it. Should have gone there maybe. Not this check. Can I get? Oh, should have gone queen e5. Should have gone queen e5, I think, to threaten some discover attack. But queen e5 check is coming anyway now, and then we can follow with knight f6 back. Knight can go to c5 to hit the queen and the pawn. Okay, he just protect that square. Should have gone queen e5 there, man. But I think knight c5. Yeah, threatening this pawn and hitting the queen. I'm not seeing any defense. He has weakened this tag square. Let's just take this with check. I can take that, but let's get in with check. And now this move. Going after that pawn. What if I goes here? I think his idea is to go b6. Maybe. Let's go here. If you push this pawn, then we can take this, right? And defend that, yeah. You can win this. Yeah, I think we are winning this one. Oh, there's many defender. Many defender. I'm not winning this. Check here and one more check. This should be winning. Oh, let's go. Bro, queen d6 and rook e1. Somehow I managed to win this game. It was hard. It was hard, by the way. Let's review the game. Let's see if there was any quicker meet or not. Haryana Gambit decline. Let's see. So Sangsao, not game over this time. Nice, bro. Thank you, Ahmed Ditya. Thank you very much. Okay, opening was fine. Okay, let's see the breaking point. He was going for the queen side attack. That's why we have to go for the attack on the king side. There was okay. Computer saying queen g3 is winning. I didn't see the move. After this, what do you want to play? You goes here. You can't take here. But what is the idea if he takes here? So this check. King d7. Now you go queen e5, and there is no way which he can defend the position because these two squares are unavailable for the king. Even if you go king h8, there is nasty discovery. f6 you can take it back, then again you are threatening discovery. Okay, that should have been the winning position, but that was deep line, I didn't see. To be honest, now queen g3, g6 only move, knight f6. Yeah, computer is saying queen e5 is saving the game. It's a bad move again, and again I goes for that move, but now knight c4, take that pawn, and now white is winning. White is winning, and there was no clear way how to get checkmated, how to deliver mate. Now it's mate in 3. Rook e7 was winning on the spot. I give this check, which is also winning, but it takes a longer time now. Now it's meeting. That's easy. That's easy. You play very well. Thank you, Suryamar. FR, Sasan, gosh, don't hate him. Who? Who is spreading hate to me, guys? I'm not thinking like that. I'm beginning to not like chess. Okay, it all depends on your choice. We are facing fancy, our weapon against us. Let's go g6. Here. And stopping this move and quickly going c5. Yeah, I don't know why. H4 because he can prepare H3 and he should have gone H4 maybe. But now we have to go for the king side attack. As he's going to bring every force on the king side. Yeah, let's see. Who is going to emerge as the victorious? F5, I'm not scared. Checkmate, let's hit the knight. I see the idea. He wants to make a hook for king side. Tactics, bro, tactics. Yeah, oh, this is bad business. So, tactics, broski tactics. The statement by Dilkil. Okay, let's hit this bishop. Knight is defended. And we can go e5 if he goes here. Okay. My idea actually is not to defend this rook because I want to get rid of this strong bishop. So let's go here. Because if he give this bishop for this rook, this diagonal can become uber weak and we can use the queen. We can use the queen for this dark square diagonal and we have the light square diagonal. I think we are winning on the spot. That's a fork. That's why you have to think positionally. You can't always save your rook, right? Look at the weakness. I just said that I can go for that diagonal weakness, and he just blundered there. And he just blundered there. Now it makes sense to bring this piece in the game. Let's offer a knight trade. And we have to bring all of these two pieces in the game somehow. Let's go here. F4 I don't think it's really working because this pawn will become over weak. And I have an idea to drop this and give this check. Knight is hitting the bishop. If we can trade everything, we will win this game. Should I take this one as well? But I don't. I think we should. If he takes back with the queen, he didn't take by the way because this pawn was hanging. But now we are hitting this target. We are hitting this target. He is allowing this check by the way. Oh, he will go for the attack. I know that. And will he take it? I'm threatening this segment in the rook. But only f6 is working. If he takes here, then we will take, and this pawn will still block that. Oh man. Let's open up this bishop. Take. Takes my pawn, and I will pin your bishop. Oh, sorry, pawn. With bishop d7. If I'm not winning this, let's take here with check. Check. How are you going to block that? Check. Let's go! You have nothing, bro. You have nothing. I can take, but I think it makes more sense to go here. Just hide the king and he resign. Let's go! He is better than you. Maybe, but I beat him. But yeah, what do you do for living? I eat some food, bro, and I breathe. That's the curry business. Okay, should we stick to the blitz game? Bro, I will play against the viewers later on the stream. Okay, let's go c3. Okay, if he goes this line, I have a very cute preparation against this one. Yeah, I think we can beat this guy. He goes back. Now we can take here and hit this, and now bishop b5. And already we are threatening d5, winning the knight. So he has to know h6, bishop h4, bishop sorry, a6, bishop a4, bishop a7, d5 and b5. I don't think this is a good move, but I kind of forget the move. If you take there is this move, I think knight c3 is supposed to be the good move here. But again, I'm not confirmed. Maybe this move is also fine. Taking is not good, by the way. Although I can take and get this check, but I know taking is not because it allows this and there is this check at some moment. I'm forgetting the line. What is knight c3? He can just take this pawn. So maybe we take and queen. Now let's start by taking this pawn, opening up the e file maybe. Queen takes. Now knight c3. Now there is queen d6, and you have to know king g2 move because there is this threat if you push this pawn. So let's throw this check first. I don't think this is working or not. Man, I'm forgetting the line. This is not good because there is queen g2. Let's go king g2. Oh, I forgot the line. Yeah, my bad. Okay, now I have to play real chess. Makes sense. Okay, we will analyze this game afterward because what is supposed to be better? Why it is supposed to be better? Oh man, I have to take. And now we have to go to h8. This is a threat. Then he will take this bishop. All of a sudden, I'm losing this game already, maybe. Maybe I'm losing this game. Okay, let's bite the bullet. Allow this check, king f3. This knight is hanging and you can take only one piece at the time. Check, maybe we have king e2. This is not a possible, but now he can take that bishop. Now it makes sense to hide the king. I don't really want to step over here. Is there any check? If I go here, there is that check maybe. Man, this guy is so strong. I think I'm losing this game. A rated or unrated game? It's a rated. Maybe he wants to go for this. Now there's this. And hang my queen. Stupid. I have no defense. Man, he didn't even take that. Let's resign the game. I don't want to play this kind. What happened? Man, I just forgot the line after d5. Let me calculate. Let me review this one. White is supposed to be better at that position. Yeah, white is better, of course. It's plus 2.35. Take knight c3 is even. Fine, rook even check is also good. Computer wants to go bishop f4, allows this capture. Then you have this move hitting the queen. Queen goes back. You take this one. Man, I thought about bishop f4, but I didn't see this line. Knight d5 and knight takes on e7. This knight is pinned and this rook was hitting that knight as well. Yeah, and he play a perfect game. Yeah, now there is, if you miss that if you miss that line in this variation, you lose. Yeah, black is better because black is sorry, black is better. Black is castled and my king is completely exposed. That's actually very bad. Are you depend on line? Are you depend on line? Do you depend on line, bro? Once you start getting higher and higher, you have to know the lines. He's allowing e5. Let's go. How long are you playing chess? I'm playing chess from 3 years. Bishop d5 comes in mind. Rook e1. Let's just hit this first. And person knight takes back. And now knight d5 going after this. Followed by queen h5 maybe. What? That was hanging, man. What am I doing? Stupid. My bishop was hanging. I didn't see that. Wow. My opponent just blitzing out the move. I also know how to pre-move. Nah. Why everyone wants to trade pieces, man? It's bad. I don't want to trade pieces. I want to attack. Go back. Should I start with this move? Or just this move? If I go here, there will be this move which will hit everything. And I think he wants to create weaknesses. If he takes here, maybe I can take here. He will take there. I will take here first with check. Then I will recapture there. King h8 will be fine, I guess. Hi, yes, Adav Kumar, hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Now maybe this will be a better idea. If he takes here, okay, he didn't take there. So it makes sense to take here with check. Let's try to expose his king. I can even sack this bishop and immediately go for this move. But g3 takes, check, and I think he will defend the position. I think he will defend the position. That's not working. Let's just take. I think he wants to take back with the bishop, trade off every piece. Position is equal, and I think both of our king is equally weak. Yeah, let's see what is going to be happening on the board. There is no discover attack with the knight. Oh, he just moved that. I didn't see this. Maybe this one now comes in mind. But again, that sacrifice is not gonna work. This knight is very good. Let's hit that knight. Oh, I hang my rook. I hang my rook. And this bishop is undefended. This might be the losing move. Okay, he's hitting the. Check. Rook takes. Check. Okay, I will be winning now because I'm up a piece already. So you don't take, but I can just move this, or I can start by giving this check. Fuck man. Nothing. No. No. Start by giving this check. Do you want to go here? Certainly not. You want to go there. And now this isn't winning. No, that's not winning because of that move. But we are winning the queen. We are winning the queen. No, no, you can go here. Don't win. What? This is winning. This is winning. Oh, this is going to be checkmate. Look at that pawn move. He didn't capitalize on that. Let's review. I think that I blundered the game with that c5 push. Let's see. He should have just taken the rook in the corner, but he tried to be fancy there. That's cost you the game. Bro, at which age did you start playing chess? Arinjeet, I started playing chess at 20 years of old. 20 years of age. Opening was perfectly fine. We get the equal position. I got some kind of, yeah, that is the best move according to the computer. Exposing the king, yeah, I could have taken this and we are hitting this one because if he takes here, I can take this with check. King move, then I can just go to d8 and now we are winning because we have the extra piece. We are up a rook. I don't know why didn't I see that move. c5 is losing. Computer system give this check first, but he goes here, which allows this check. There is one line. If he takes, we can take that with check, and we are hitting the queen as well. Queen takes, pawn takes, and rook. He takes the rook, we take back, and now we are up a piece. In this time, we have the bishop, but he missed the winning chance, and now it's just winning. Well, look at these bishops. Everything is controlled. Queen is coming into the game. Rook is coming as well. It's mate in several moves. Yeah, it was just mate. I don't even have to take the queen. But I take the queen, and now if you play any move like this is checkmate. Dilkil bro, yes bro, Sriram. How many years does happen when you started playing chess? 3 years bro. It has been 3 years since I started chess. Let's go one more game. Let's just remaneuver the knight and I hang this pawn maybe. Oh, it didn't take. Takes. That pawn was hanging. That pawn was free to capture, but he decided not to take. Good game. Thank you. Great analysis, bro. Thank you, Sheikh Tawir. At 6. Oh, what should we do? Pawn first. Let's go bishop f4. I want to prepare queen d2. That's why he just hit that bishop. He just hit that bishop. Maybe I can sack. And maybe I can try to hit that. Knight h5. Let's sack. Because knight h5 looks very dangerous. This knight is pinned. You can't move. Okay. He is solving his problem maybe. He is solving his problem. Okay, let's just defend this position. But I can't give him enough time. I want to bring the queen into the game, but there is no way to do that for the moment. I can go here, but he will not take that. That's the problem. And if we give him everything on the queen side, that will even be better. Not better, bad. Good game. Sriram Sel, we play one game. No, bro. I'm really very sorry. I'm not playing my viewers today. Okay, now the idea is to dropping this bishop back and going for knight h5, forcing him to either capture that knight or either just move this knight. Okay, you now my queen is getting in. Rook e3 and rook g3 is coming as well. Bishop h6 also look fine, and his queen is out of the game. Maybe he will just move this bishop and offer a rook trade. Yeah, he is offering a rook trade. What should we do, man? Should I go for this move? Ah, he decided to bishop g6 to hit the queen. Oh man, that's brutal. Okay, we have to go for this. We have no choice. Takes, takes. Queen takes, rook e3 and rook g3. That is the only attack. If he takes this rook, rook takes, queen takes b2. Okay, he takes, queen takes b2, or he's offering a queen trade. Let's go here. I can't trade the queen because attack will be over then. I want to get these two moves in. If I get the chance to get rook e3, now maybe I can even decline this trade and I can go for the attack on the queen. And with combine of rook e3 and rook g3 move, I can try to damage it. King side, we have the idea of h4 and h5 as well. I don't think there is any attack if he managed to trade many pieces. But still, position is so annoying, it's not easy to hold off. Let's hit the queen. Maybe there is this move. Let's force him to burn his time. Maybe now bishop e4. I did go for that. But queen is not leading, so let's decline this trade. f6 will create some weaknesses. It should be queen who should lead this battery. f4 is an idea. Yeah, f4 is a serious idea. d4 is also possible. Not really. Oh, f4 seems fine. Let's go here. Now the idea is to h4, h5 to hit this bishop, as this bishop is also hitting h5. Yeah, let's go there quickly. I can also start with g4 maybe. Let's go for that. We have to go for this. Here, and we have h5. I think we are in time. I think we are in time as your bishop is trapped. Now we just have to solidify our king side. This is not a possibility. We just have to solidify our king side. Let's offer a queen trade now. There is bishop takes c3 at the end, and I have to give up a piece. Bishop takes c3. Maybe we have rook c1. I didn't see. Oh man. Okay, we are banking on the time. That's what. Pressure guys. We put him under so much pressure. He crumbled there. भाई एक हेल्प कर दोगे ओल्ड सब्सक्राइबर हूँ हाँ भाई भी वोट कर देंगे बताओ क्या है yes bro are you FIDE rated and do you play on leeches and what's your FIDE rating and rating on leeches bro I don't have a FIDE rating nor I play on leeches So in both of the cases, I don't have any kind of user ID. Have you read chess books? Bro, I do read chess books, but not particularly fixated with that. I have never completed any books. I try to look upon some of the books, but I just got bored. I feel like it's too slow. मेरा गेम देखो क्या मिस्टेक्स है बता दो. अच्छा बताओ भाई, लिंक भेजो चेस, लिंक भेजो गेम की मैसेज में. चेस में एरो कैसे लाएं? एरो लाने के लिए भाई जस्ट माउस पे राइट क्लिक करो और जहां पे एरो ड्रॉ करना चाह रहे हो कर्सर को उस स्क्वायर पे ड्रैग करो लाइक दिस. जस्ट राइट क्लिक ऑन द स्क्वायर फ्रॉम वेयर यू वांट टू ड्रॉ द एरो टू विच स्क्वायर. You just have to drag that cursor onto that square. Can you play with me? Gaming ward. I am not playing my viewers today. That's why I'm not going to play against you. I'm really. V Volt name है ID check कर लो. Do not spam messages gaming ward. I can't play against you. I'm sorry. मैं अपनी friend list में हूँ. Okay, let's see. I'm going to fulfill your kind request as you had asked for, as you are a old subscriber. You are an old subscriber. चेस में एरो फोन में आ सकता है क्या? नहीं भाई कुणाल चौरसिया, चेस में नहीं आ सकता है फोन में. कीबोर्ड. Okay, which game, bro? How do I know that which one should I analyze from your game list? Bro, play with bot and explain us. I already told. Please, yeah, Mr. Demi, I will try. What want be as which game? Any? Oh, you want to analyze any of them? Okay, so let's analyze recent. Let me turn off the engine first. I will try to give my idea without engine, and then we will verify that with the engine. Okay, so you are playing with the black pieces, and the opponent is rated 1272. So the game is going to be roughly equal. White started with f4. Maybe he can go for the King's Indian defense. Maybe this is known as the bird opening. I think, yeah, this is known as the bird opening. King's Indian defense. King's Indian defense also go for f4, knight f3, then e4 maybe. Maybe King's Indian start with this pawn. Then let's say you goes here, then this. Yeah, this is known as the King's Gambit, not King's Indian. I'm really very sorry. I was trying to say that King's Gambit. Okay. He start with f4 and now e5. Principal move. You are immediately trying to chip away this f pawn. But I think the general idea for the white is any way to get rid of this pawn, get the semi-open f file. I think. Yeah, but it is fine. Black is not losing. But he develops the knight. I think best move would have been to take this. Let's verify that with the engine. Yeah, taking that pawn is the best move. Okay, but he bring the knight out. Please add me. Okay, bro, I will add you, Kunal. Let me just. Okay, now he's hitting this pawn with two pieces. So either black has to take this pawn, either you can push or either you can defend maybe. But even if you defend, he's going to take here anyway. Let's see what he did. Okay, he played knight c6, which I don't think actually defending this pawn, because he can just take this pawn and his knight is going to defend on e5. But he again didn't take. So white really wants black to take this pawn on f4. Now black takes, and now black develops this knight to f6. Fine. Bishop b4 makes sense. White can try to damage your pawn structure on c6. Moving this knight is a bad move. I don't think it is a good move because you are not scared of doubling up your pawn. Let's say he takes. Let's say you play any move. Let's say you hit that bishop. If he takes, you can just recapture. In this pawn structure is not that bad. You are opening up the line for the bishop. This bishop is going to open up. It is going to be on c5. Then you will castle, and life is good. I don't think you should have moved this piece twice in the opening itself. So first major mistake is this, going into the wrong direction. You should not move your pieces twice in the opening unless it is very necessary. There was no need to move this knight. Okay, black goes knight b4. I hope that makes sense. And white now castle. And look at, you waste one move. You waste one move, and now white is already threatening to give a nasty check on rook e1 with rook e1. Right, your king is in the center. Wasting of move is bad. Okay, now you hit the bishop again. I think it's the bad, not a good move. Yeah, computer is saying this as a good move because it is not that bad, but you are wasting time. You are not castling your king and you are just giving him time to go for the initiative. भाई ये सर पे क्या घोंसला बना रखा है. अरे भाई टाइम नहीं है भाई, बिजी है ना. Okay, let's focus on the game. Okay, a6, and he gives this check. Best move. Bishop e7, yeah, good move. Now bishop goes back, and now this bishop is nicely hitting that target. You goes b5. I don't think you should try to go for these kind of moves, although it is fine because position is holdable. But white has an edge because he is already castled. He has two pieces developed. His rook is very active on the e file, and your king is still in the center. Okay, he counter attacks your knight. I don't think it's a good move because even if he takes here, he is going to have double pawns here. In return, he will have the open a file, but you drop the knight back and his bishop is still attacked. Yeah, that is the point. Now he dropped the bishop back, good move, and castling. Knight g5 I don't think is good because there is no attack. Maybe white wants to get queen h5, but this knight is already covering that h5 square. So this knight move I don't think is a good move. Black can immediately go for h6 and hit that knight, and white is not ready with an attack. So wasting of time again. And now I don't know why you hang your knight, bro. Why? You should have just go to h6 and hit that knight. Go back where you came from. Look at this bishop is blocked off. This pawn is blocking off your bishop vision. So you are just hanging the knight. h6 was the I think top move to hit that knight. Or you can just go d6. Knight g4 hangs the knight in one move. Now white is winning. Yeah, you throw this check, but king h1 is fine. And now look at, you helped white to bring his queen out. You gave away a piece, and now you go for d5. I think the top move because you are hitting the queen. Why I'm getting these kind of sign. Let me turn that off. Okay, I mistakenly turn on the engine. That's why. Okay, now look at his queen. Suddenly he's threatening checkmate in one move. So h6 is the only move. Very good. Now knight is attacked, and he sacked the knight. I don't think there was any need to do that. Takes. Okay, I see his idea is to take that, but I think you can just defend this with queen f6. Yeah, you play queen f6. Very good. Now comes checking h7. That was deep idea. Okay, I even missed this move. Forcing the king to go h7. Wow, that was very high level by white. Sacrificing that knight, taking this pawn, following up with rook e8 check. Now he wins the piece. You have to go there. And now he wins the rook, man. Wow, he's taking away everything. You should have gone at least bishop b7 to offer a rook trade because his rook is so strong. But I think you are getting in some sort of checkmating attack with bishop g8, king h8. And now there is this move. It's a check. If you take back with the rook, there is queen takes, and attack will be so hard. Yeah, attack will be so hard. Let's kernelize takes. He can drop the queen, but he can just trade everything, and white is better. He has extra rook. He has extra rook. Yeah, that line was even bad. Okay, it was very deep. I was sacrificing that knight. I missed that one. By the way, this knight is also pinned. Okay, it takes, and now you just develop that bishop, and it hangs the rook. Takes the rook. Bring the knight back. I don't think there is anything to calculate. I don't think there is anything now to say because white is just winning in million way. Even I can't defend this position against 1200 down too much material. Now he can just trade off everything because he's ahead in material. He did, which he did. Just he brings the knight out. You takes the pawn. Queen c4, queen d4. Oh, I don't know. He just defend the checkmate. You hang one more pawn. Why you are pushing unnecessary pawn? This pawn is defended. So maybe you could have gone for like bishop d6 move and going for that weak diagonal sometimes. Just go bishop d6 and try to get queen e5 move and try to take here and try to go get in with the queen and bishop battery. This would have been a better way to go for. But now you push unnecessary pawn which hangs this pawn and hit the queen. Again you go here, you hit the rook. Good move by the way. But he was seeing everything. This pawn is also hanging. And I think you resign at this moment. Uh, Bro, accept my request, Varun. Do you have any question? I analyzed there were mistake. You goes wrong. You goes in the wrong direction in the opening itself. You give him much time to bring all of his forces in the game. His bishop was hanging. Black bishop where? I'm sorry. So I think biggest culprit was that knight g4 move. Yeah, position is holdable till this moment. Position is holdable till this moment, but you play disastrous move with knight g4. You give away a piece and you allow white to get his queen into the game. Even this is not ended. You could have gone for h6 immediately to first kick this knight out, then you go for d5. And without the presence of knight on g4, g5, there will be no sacrifice on f7. Right? I hope that makes sense. You should have started with h6 here. Knight goes back, then you go d5 and hit the queen this way. Queen h5 is fine. Let's turn off the engine. Queen h5 is fine, and I don't see any immediate attack for the moment. Yeah, his position is good. You go bishop f6, taking control of the diagonal. Then sometimes you can go bishop b7 to take control of that diagonal, move the knight, get this knight around g6. Those are the moves which you can go for. But the first mistake is this. Not the first mistake was moving that knight twice in the opening, giving the white chances to get this rook into the e file, and that rook win his the game. That rook in the end became so nasty with that rook e8 check. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that check. Yeah. Look at that rook. You waste one move. You allow white to get the rook into the open e file, and that rook wins the game. Yeah, that's I think everything which I had in my mind to share you. I'm playing from morning and I'm fully frustrated and went from 1370 to 1270. That's fine, bro. Don't take it as a very bad thing. Just trust the process. Just trust the process. Every chess player face these kind of tilts. So trust the process. Keep pushing. You will get better one day. When he played bishop g6, when he played bishop g6, just trade, take free bishop. Yeah. Just trade and take free bishop. Yeah, that bishop is also hanging. Yeah, and white is up gazillion point of material. Bro, ये देखो ना नाइट स्टैक के बाद बिशप से चेक ब्लॉक. नाइट स्टैक के बाद बिशप से चेक ब्लॉक. लेट्स सी. Let's go back. Knight sack. Aha, yeah. Yeah, there is bishop which you can use for blocking that check, and position is kind of holdable. Yeah, position is kind of holdable, but I think he can still trade everything. He can still trade everything, and he can just move this rook anywhere. White is ahead in material. But not that much. White is just up an exchange and 2 pawns. Now, yeah, this position could have been better. Yeah, bishop, at least bishop f8 was holdable. I missed that one. Nice spot, Varun. Nice spot. Trust me, trust the process, wise man. Yes. Bro, is it possible to create a new ID and while increasing ELO to 1000, explain what mistake beginners do at initial stage? Yeah, bro, that is possible, but the problem is you are interested in that and I don't think many players are interested in that. Okay, I will try to make a poll, and if many players will be interested in that, I will try to do that. Thanks for giving me confidence. Soon I will try to reach 1800, then play with you. Yeah, bro. Just trust the process. I'm also facing tilt in bridge section. I was about to get 2200 in bridge. My highest rating in bridge is 2197, and look at my rating now. But just the point is, you just have to be a little bit chill. I'm interested, bro. Okay, bro, I will try to do that. Let me play now. Thanks, bro. Okay, Varun, very much welcome. I hope you guys enjoy the analysis. Is b4 possibility? Yeah, b4 is a possible move because knight and bishop, both pieces are protecting that square. c4 we can just trade. Yeah, I will take back with the knight, but we will castle and we are fine, I guess. Hmm. Let's castle. If you guys are enjoying the game and stream, make sure to hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, you can afford me a sub as well. Next game, I will try. Now I am ready to take here, trade everything and just go for these sides of weakness. Can I take this pawn? If it didn't defend that, maybe queen e2 will be fine, hitting that target and defending this pawn. So after queen e8, I think we have knight c5. Sorry, knight c5, defending that pawn and hitting that bishop as well. Maybe we have the idea of going d4 or d4. Maybe we can take this, then d4 makes much sense. Is there any counter attack? d4 immediately looks even better. Should I start with knight c5, then d4? Yeah, let's start with knight c5. We are hitting that bishop, and after d4 we will control this square as well. So bishop e4 will not be a possibility. Now we can go for d4. Opening up this bishop, threatening that check. Meet. Oh, he goes for. Now let's take and double up. Now we have to focus on the weaknesses. What? Let's hit the queen first, as queen is defending my rook. And if queen has to be tied down to defend this rook at least. Maybe we can take queen takes then bishop d5. But this pawn will be hanging, I guess. Maybe we can go rook d7. Okay, I think that's the good move. I don't want to trade many pieces. So let's go here. Now bishop d5 will be a stronger move. I want to preserve this bishop. Now the idea is to go h5, h4, takes, check, king h7, and I hang the rook. Ah, why didn't I go? Why didn't he take? I hang the complete rook. Rook d8 was the move. But now he has the passer. If our didn't work, we will lose probably. Let's go after that. At least now this pawn is, I think, weak. Okay, let's go here. Hmm. Can't I take this pawn? Let's take that first. Ah, man. Why? I was just. Knight is hanging. Defended. Ah, that's not possible. We have to go after this pawn. But queen is defending everything. Just safeguard the back rank. Should be winning on time now. No, this endgame is winning because of time. That's easy, guy. Queen d6 is the only move, I guess. Hmm, this should be bad. Very good. I think I'm going in wrong direction. Should be winning. Should be winning. Momo, brother. No, bro, that was not Momo. That was halwa. Brother, what you eating? I was eating halwa. What do we call halwa? Okay. Let's trade everything. Rook takes, we eliminate the bishop as well, and we bring our rook into the game. Halwa is halwa, yeah, I think so. Hmm. Can I go for this move? You have to push this pawn. You don't have any option. Will be pin. But now this bishop is also getting opened up. Please move this rook, bro. Float with sugar, Lord pudding. Float with sugar. Oh, wow. That's very nice. You see? Hmm. Now this is pinned, at least. He will go for the attack on my king. Let's bring the queen into the game. He will take that, I know. Ah, hang my rook. Man, problem always. Now I'm losing this game. Oh, that was his threat. Now let's resign the game. There's nothing to play for. Yeah, that pawn push was bad. I just realized when I lost the rook. Oof. Blind spots. Queen b5 good. I don't know. Okay, after this game, okay, now he's threatening to take this knight, and if I take back, there is checkmate. I'm not blind, bro, this time. He is hitting. He is hitting that. It will be a blunder, I guess. Let's go here, try to get this move in. Wow, he's going. I didn't see this hanging now. I'm simply going to be down a pawn. Okay, let's try to fight for the equality now as we are losing clearly. We are clearly losing this game. What the heck? I'm eating now in the stream. Let's go for the attack on the queen side. Somehow we have to play on the queen side, otherwise he will just crush me on the king side as he is already lifting all the pieces. I don't think he is in time now as we can take here. We will be offering a queen trade and we will be hitting the rook as well. I hope that makes sense. His queen is not getting into the attack for the moment. I can take back with the rook as well. Yeah, let's take that with the rook, hit the queen, bring one more piece into the game. Let's offer a queen trade. Do you want to trade the bro? Do you want to trade the queen or do you want to give this pawn up? Fail khatam? Let's see. Oh, I don't want to trade the queens. Okay, then just grab the pawn. Protect that square. You want to get this pawn in. Okay, blockade that pawn. Now finally he wants to trade. No, that is not capture. Ah, he's getting in with the queen after taking king takes queen h6 check. I'm getting mated. Uh, I missed this line. This is not a possibility, so it will be a blunder because of g5, I guess. Oh, he wants to give this check. He's hitting with everything. No, let's just hit the defend this. Maybe now we are losing. My king is exposed. d5 can be a possibility. Trying to open up the d file or e file. Let's offer a queen trade. Let's get into the end game straight away. And let's try to do something there with fly. Okay. Can I counter attack his queen? Yeah. This is the only move. Every other move was bad, I guess. I think he has to trade the queens. But then our problem will be solved. We will have a passer. This pawn can become a weakness then. भाई मेरी 1960 ब्लिट्स हो गई है आज आपसे ज़्यादा हो गई अब रेटिंग मेरी वाह दैट्स ग्रेट खादी प्लीज कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस ऑन योर रेटिंग and now we will have to just go for this weakness and I don't think he is going to win this game. I'm not seeing him winning the game. Oh, I think he can get away with that weakness. Let's fix this weakness. Thank you for giving that pawn. How should we take? Let's take back with the pawn because this pawn can become a passer. This is marching through. And he resigned. Let's go. He's losing on time. Win on time. Win on time and win in material as well. Everything he was winning. मेरा तो congratulations ठीक है पर आप दो सही लो डाउन कैसे हो गए? Bad phase, bro. Bad phase. Okay, let's play one rapid game. Let me play a rapid game and let's try to get 2200 in. Wish me luck, guys, as I usually play very bad when I get close to any milestone. But let's try to win this one. Let me play 10 plus 0. Let's play, bro. Yeah, Sanjeet Kumar. Let's get in. Okay, I'm white, so let's go with one e4. As always, best of luck. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. Play for a blunder. Play for learn. Yeah. Okay, we are again sacrificing a pawn, and we will try to win this one. I think you guys have now familiar with this line. Now let's see how black is going to hold on to this position. Chess.com always pairs me with lower rated player. If I lose, I will lose 10 points and life will become very hard. Go for g4. I think we have seen this exact line in one of the previous game. Okay, he goes c6. I have never seen this move. I think he wants to prepare this move, but now we are in time, I guess. I think we can just ignore and we can take this. Right? If he takes here, we will take that. We can even start by taking here, pawn take, then we take this. First we can go here. Yeah, let's take this first. Pawn takes, we have, yeah, no, knight is controlling that. So after pawn takes, we have to go for this approach. Yeah, let's take this. He will take this and we will take that. If pawn takes happen, we have bishop takes f6. Wow, he is threatening a nasty discover check. Okay, I overlooked this move. How should we proceed? Can't I just take this? I'm not seeing any nice discovery. This can be a very dangerous move, by the way. I take this knight. Knight e2 check. King h1. I'm not seeing any good discovery. What if I just goes here? Then he will move the knight. By the way, let's go king h1. Let's get rid of any kind of discover attack. Yeah, big deal. This knight is hanging. If he take my bishop, I can take his knight. E file will be open. We will be threatening that g takes. And if we take this pawn, we have bishop takes f6, hitting that rook, hitting that knight, winning the game on the spot. And look at the e file. He is not ready to castle. If we can throw this important check, we will win this game. We will win this game. But yeah, can you check my game and tell me mistakes, please, bro? Everybody is asking for that one now. Bro, that's not possible. Most theory heavy opening is the Royal Lopez followed by Sicilian defense. Yeah, that's right, Khadi. 2200 killy, congratulations in advance. Let's see. Now this position is getting juicy. Queen भी तो protect करी है. नहीं भाई, knight f3 was really an issue. Yeah. Had I taken this one, knight f3 would okay, just drop that knight back. I think that's a very good move. Can't I just take this pawn? Let's take this pawn first. Let's just rip apart his king side, and now this move looks fine. Can I deflect the queen somehow? Because then this will be a very nasty checkmate. Queen f3 comes in mind to go after that, but then bishop e6. Followed by bishop e6. Bishop f6 wins. Like, then give a check. First take the pawn, then give a check. No, bro. I think if I give this check, he has bishop e6 or knight back to e6. I think we can wait for one extra move because this bishop is already beast. He is never going to castle. So let's just bring this knight into the game. Let's just bring this knight into the game. He stopped that move. Now bishop f6. He is holding off the position now. Knight f6 comes in mind. So knight e4. Yeah, let's go knight e4. Now there are two checks lurking in the air. Bro, blunder मत करना. 2 points चाहिए बस 2200 के लिए. Yes, bro. Knight sack deflection. No, bro, knight check deflection is not working. He can just take. Now we have this nasty check. King here. And there are no follow-up. Should we just go after that? Yeah, let's go after that weakness. Or maybe we can start with rook f6. But now this rook is coming into the game. I cannot. Oh, but bishop is controlling that, right? Knight f6, king h8 is the only move there. What if I goes queen d2 to hit that? There is knight f5 which is annoying. Let's try. Yeah, knight f5. Can I go g4 to hit that knight? Oh, but my bishop is hanging all of a sudden. Knight f6 checks comes in mind. I can even sack, but then he can take back with the bishop and he will defend that with the queen. Oh man. Okay, let's go bishop f6. This is not working. Then take the pawn, sack the rook. Please, no, bro, rook sacrifice was not working. If you sack the rook, there is bishop takes and his queen will defend h6. Ah, I got hit by this move. Do I have this move? Man, I'm losing some advantage now. This knight is also hanging. Why? Is this working? If he takes, we will take the queen, right? And after I take, so rook takes f5. If he takes my knight, then we have queen takes h6. Whereas if I take this, he can't take my rook. I think rook takes f5 is working. But he can take my queen there. I will take it back, then he can win my rook at the end. Not working. Man. Rook takes f5. He will take my queen. And there is no check to follow up with. Hmm. We have to go for this line. I give away all of my advantage somehow. And now I'm burning a lot of time. बहुत सारा advantage चला गया. Let's just take. I don't want to burn too much time. And yeah, maybe we can lose this game now all of a sudden because he has the time advantage. Could have gone for this move at least. Hitting that knight and threatening that check. Yeah. Very bad gameplay by me. I always found myself in these kind of situations where I just blunder the game. भाई बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे हो मजा आ गया. Okay. Let's try to get some time back first of all. Now we have to go for his king side weakness. This bishop is, I think, very well placed, controlling that important square, which is the only open file. He is hitting the knight. Let's hit that bishop. Oh, now I think his idea is to go for this pawn weakness. We have to get rid of this knight. Now he's getting back into the game, I think. That's not a fork, man. Offer him draw. No, bro, no. Even if I do this game, I will be like, if I go here, there is this nasty little move. I'm feeling too uncomfortable now. I think I'm losing this game. Yeah. My pieces are very badly placed. Look at this bishop and this knight. Now he's hitting that simply. Should have go king g1 to unpin this pawn at least. Now again, this guy really pushing it very hard. Hopefully I'm not blundering anything. Trade karo king g4 coming. Knight g4. Think we should just hit that knight. We have to protect this square in order to trap this knight. But there's this move. Okay, let me hit that knight first of all. Fuck man, why I missed that tactic? And now look at this weakness all of a sudden. Why? God! Only I can do these kind of things. Fuck off. That is very bad, by the way. Why, man? This check can be now useful, but there's rook g6. At least we can go rook f. King f2 and rook e1. I give away, first of all, I give away all the advantage. I was winning this game on the spot. I don't know how I find some way to get lost these kind of position. Now this is a big threat, so let's go king here. But then again there is f4, f5, idea g6 is not even working. Now this is a big threat. Let's go here. So that if he goes here, what will you play? This is the purely bad move. Look at this now. Man, only I can do these kind of things. Yeah. Only I can do this thing. Hmm. Check here. Maybe we can get the exchange back. There is no check. This and this both rook are hanging. This check is not even working. And he defend everything, man. How is he able to do these kind of things? Oh, there is this check. What? If I goes there, I will lose the knight. So I have to go this way. That check was working, I guess. We are losing the knight. Oh, he can take this, and there's we have to trade the rooks. Only I can do these kind of things, man. I'm never going to cross 2200 in my life. Oh man. His username is I hate chess. It should have been my username. Bro, start by taking this pawn. Even now, this is winning. Yeah, just drop this back. This is pinned. This is hanging. If he takes here, you can take here, and you are winning. And after bishop f2, he has to go for this line. But then you take this, hit the queen, and this is hanging, and I'm the only person who can do these kind of things. White is +4. White is +4, bro. White is +4. Why didn't I go for this move, hitting the queen? There is this check. I can just recapture that bishop. Look at the position. Huh. It's mate in 8. It's mate in 8. How? This was the move. Even rook f3 is better, hitting that knight. If he takes this, it's a blunder because of this move here, and you have this check, forcing king to h8, and now you have this check again. He has to go back. You repeat once, and now you take this pawn. King here. You give one more check. King here, and now you take this pawn. King here. Yeah, it's a windmill, and you erase everything from his board. Bro, chess is so hard. Chess is so hard, man. I lost this game from this position. Look at the position. It's +4. It's mate in 8. I don't know why did I start with this check and then goes for queen d2 even. Yeah, then queen d2 was even winning. Somebody was suggesting this move, but there is bishop takes and queen is now defending h6. Ah, we can start with this check maybe. King g6, sorry, king g7. Now you have this move. It would have been still winning because now I'm threatening a nasty discovered check. If king goes g6, then I can get in, and that is going to be checkmate in 2 moves. Even that was winning. I just never seen this knight f6 move. Yeah, it should have been the brilliant move. Wow. I just didn't look upon this move. So devastating. I don't want to say anything, man. So hard. Now see, I will lose 3 or 4 more games. सब कह रहे थे रुक सैक या ब्रो बस कोई नहीं कह रहे थे नाइट f6 and even I didn't see that knight f6 idea. I always found some way to mess up the game. That's always the story. Yeah, I'm losing the tempo and giving him some time to my opponent. I'm from बिहार ब्रो भाई मैंने ये एग्जैक्ट चीज देखी थी माँ कसम वाह this is sufficiently defended for the moment. I want to trade that bishop, but there is no way to do that. Okay, let's go knight h5. Bishop is lost. Let's go bishop f5. This is not a war. This is not something to worry about. And if we prepare that with h3, we have h6 hitting that back. Knight goes back, we have bishop e6 back. Man, it's so hard. Why do I choose chess to play? Oh, I hang that pawn. I'm going to lose many games now. Yeah, it's completely out of my league now. Yeah, it's completely out of my league. Let's offer a knight trade and going into the worst endgame. E6 double attack. Oh, I missed that as well. Oh, I'm missing everything, man. I'm missing everything. I'm completely. And now I hang a fork. Now I hang a fork. Mounted. Rook e8, rook d8, rook d1. Sorry, rook d8, rook d1. Hmm. I don't know the idea actually. So let's just go for this bishop. Hmm. It takes. How should we take that? Taking with the pawn seems fine. Let's take back with the rook and hit this pawn. Get rid of all the weaknesses. And now if he goes knight c4, okay, let's double up first of all. Maybe we can eliminate that knight and we can switch our attention to that weakness. Now this is working, right? Let's just go after that pawn. Try to force this rook on a passive square. Let's just take. And this pawn is hanging. I really don't want to give this pawn up. If I goes here, I discoordinated my rooks. I have to go like this first. Okay, let's quickly go for that one. And now this is hanging. And now I think I can go for this. Oh, should have gone for that one. That rook would have been. No, this rook would have been targeted. Oh, there was this move as well. Fuck. And now again he's threatening this move maybe. So let's just. Hmm. Now we have to go for this weakness. Oh man. This is going to be a constant target. Rook d1. If I can defend this pawn with f3, I was trying to go f3, but there was immediate rook d8. If I take, there is again rook d7 taking control of the only open d file. That's why I don't want to give away the open d file for our opponent. If he goes rook d8, first of all, that pawn will be hanging. But had I gone for f3, okay, just get rid of that weakness, and maybe he can prepare this push. So let's go here, hit this target, and hit this pawn. I think we can trade everything here, then we can win this pawn in the end. Yeah, that seems the way to go. Let's take. This is hanging. We are not in time to go there, by the way. So let's just take this. He will take here. I will go here. He can try to deflect my king this game. I think he's ending in a draw. Maybe we can go for this move as well. Or should I just defend that one? Take. Let's take this first of all and then go to b5. Maybe we can emerge up a single pawn, but that position I don't think is winning. Okay, it takes this one first and he allow us to get defended this pawn. And we are now healthy 2 pawn up. Rook a4 is immediately winning, I guess. Not winning, but defending very nicely. Yeah, we can defend that pawn with another rook now. So we have to go for 1 pawn. No, I don't want to draw the king. Let's go for this approach and let's grind this endgame through. Just do not blunder anything. Let's go h4, trying to fix these types of pawns. And now let's go. F5, I allow f5. Let's go farther. I think f5, we are fine. Now let's go here. It is draw, I think. I can take the back with this pawn, but then this will become huge weakness. So let's just. Not this. If I goes here, there is this check. So let's just trade first. Let's just trade through this check in. And go back. Anything can happen as our pawn is getting some advancement. This is not working well. Oh, I found a very nice way. Okay. Let's try to prepare these 2 pawn pass. Okay, but he's not gonna allow that to happen. Okay, let's start with this check, then this, and somehow if we can get our king to this d6 square, then this one will become a huge weakness. This is coming now. Oh, he's cutting off my king, man. It's completely a draw. He will not give me any chance now to get my king out. Can I try these two moves? Now it's a draw. Now I have to get my king on f4. Yeah, if I can manage to trade the rook somehow, then it will be winning. Let's go here. Take that rook. No. My king is not getting activated by any means. Let's try to throw in this check and get the king to f4 somehow. Man, this guy is so annoying. Not this move. Oh no, that was not working because of that checkmate. And now I think my king is optimally placed. Somehow I have to get in. Now I think we can get in. This check is not working because we can take this. Ah man, I have a rook! Why didn't I see that? Tunnel vision, guys. Hmm. Why didn't I? This was winning, I think. I will be threatening that checkmate, and then there was the threat of infiltrating with the king. F3 will be defended by pushing idiot. Yeah, bro, I'm complete idiot. I don't want to play, bro. I don't want to play. Let me see if that was winning or not. I think In the last position, I could have managed to win that game had I seen that my rook is hanging. 91.8 versus 93.9. It's a draw even now because black is holding up. But had I gone for this move, there is this move. We can start giving some checks, and maybe we can get my rook somehow on d5 to offer a rook trade. But it's not supposed to win any games. I was 2 points away from getting 2200, and all of a sudden, look at my rating. Now it's miles away. Now that's miles away. Stream until 21, yeah. I have never seen this queen f3 move. Okay, he was preparing this one. Okay, go e5. If I'm losing, so lose badly. This is a threat. Maybe he can try to pin that, but then we can take this bishop with check. And so I think he has to accept, and we are just going into endgame straight away. Let's defend that knight. Oh man! Am I losing this knight somehow? But maybe we are ready to castle, then immediately we go to e8. Let's take back with the knight. Yeah. Castle, I think we are in time. Ah! Fuck! Why didn't I start by taking with the bishop, then queen takes? It's over. I'm not supposed to play chess. Yeah, man. I'm not supposed to play chess. I want to hit my head. I will lose all of my point today. I'm going to play till I cross 2200 or either 2100. I don't know what he's thinking. Queen g2 is just winning. This will hang. He is stopping this move. And now this is coming, by the way. Can I go for this move? If he takes, there is queen g4 check. Let's go for the attack immediately. By the way, you can still go for this move and counter attack my queen. Yeah, I can still go for that. Yeah, I did go for that. And now rook is hanging. We cannot save the game. We don't have a move to move my queen and give this check so that we can take his queen at least. Ah, maybe we can move that. and he will not be able to take that, right? Yeah. So let's try. Which one should we try? Queen e7 or queen d8? Let's try queen d8. King here and rook f6. Then we will be threatening that pawn to capture with his check. Ah, he can just. Queen. Check. King here. Ah, there will be countless of checks. So if you give this check, oh wow, my rook was hanging there. Let's rejoin the game. Let's rejoin the game. Now that milestone is miles away, it will get me 1 year to get to 2200. That game was in my hand. Let's make it hard for black to regain this pawn. He has to key. He has to go for that. Any of his. He has to block this check with any of his pieces. I can trade or I can just push back with bishop d3, but then he's going to win this pawn now. So should I trade there? Yeah, let's trade, or I can just keep that as well. Let's keep that bishop. Now I think he will take this knight, we will take that. Then we can bring the queen out. I can even go for c3. Let's go c3 to solidify this, and we will try to use this bishop effectively on this diagonal. Let's go knight f3. This bishop is, I think, very good piece. We are ready to castle, by the way. Then we will go. Let's castle. He takes control of this square. That is important. And now after castle, this sack is not working. So let's go a4. Try to push this pawn. If we move this bishop away from this diagonal, then maybe this Greek gift sacrifice we can go for. Bro, any tips to reach 2000? Bro, why are you asking me for tips? I'm losing very badly. I was like 2 points away from 2200, and now look at my rating. I'm just losing all the games I'm playing, and you are asking for tips. Very bad. Very bad. This is not working, so let's try to make that work with queen d3, making the battery of queen and knight f6 or g6. This is not working. This is not working. Knight f6, bishop g5. Threatening to eliminate that knight, follow with queen takes h7 checkmate. And I think he will go for the same tactics by moving this knight and playing queen d5. Now bishop h6, knight e5. We will trade that bishop, or we can just defend that bishop as well with queen d2. And we can go for the initiative on the king side now. This bishop can say, a knight can sacrifice itself sometimes on f7 as well. Queen f3 seems fine. Yeah, queen f3 comes mind. Hitting that, but there is f6, which is a problem. Oh, he found a very good move, by the way. We have to accept queen f3 now. Sack knight, I don't know. If you sack here, that will not work, bro. That will not work. Let's go queen h3 to defend the bishop maybe. Queen h3 looks fine, but there is knight f4. Very annoying. And you can't maintain the connection between the bishop and the knight. Queen f3 comes in mind, but then there is f6 hitting that knight. Then maybe we can trade here. Let's start with queen f3. As if he tried to give me some discover attack, at the end bishop is not defended. So I think with queen f3 we are fine. If he takes here, we can take here with check, king here, then we can go for some sort of sacrifice. Right? Bishop takes h6, queen takes f7 check, king here, and then there is bishop takes g6. If he takes, then knight takes g6 will be checkmate. So after bishop takes h6, queen takes f7 check, king h8, bishop takes b7. He has to do something. Oh, maybe there is this move, man. We can go wrong. If this attack didn't work, we will lose. How should we continue? With bishop takes or with knight takes? Man, I don't think this is a good move. Yeah, there was this move, but there was this. In any case, he's going to have this move, man. I'm not in time. Yeah, I think it's a blunder. Knight takes, pawn takes. Maybe there is queen takes, hitting that bishop and threatening checkmate. Yeah, that way I think we can save the game. Yeah. Not bishop takes, but queen takes, hitting that bishop, threatening that checkmate. And if he goes queen f7, yeah, bishop, I think queen takes d6 is fine. Threatening that checkmate, hitting that bishop. Queen f6 will not be working because of queen h7 checkmate. And at least we can get this bishop. And if we can get this bishop with combination of rook e5, we will be winning. There is two threat, and I don't think he can defend both of them. Is there any more? Knight f6, we will take this with check. And then we will bring our rook into the game. Okay, let's take here with check. You can't block with the queen. And now rook e5 is winning, I guess. Even rook e4 is... No, if I goes rook e4... Okay, let's calculate rook e4. How will you do? Rook e4, there is e5 controlling that square. Whereas if I go rook e5, there is no defense against this move. King f7, rook g7 check, and we will win the queen. And we can even deliver checkmate. Try queen gambit, take with bishop. Yeah, now it's winning. Taking with bishop was bad move. We will analyze this game afterward. Taking with the bishop was bad move. It was the only feasible move. Taking back with the queen and threatening checkmate and hitting that bishop as well. And now this is a check. Oh, I defend that position, man. There was this move in the air. Okay, now we have to bring another force into the game. Okay, let's go here. Now we will try to track one of the, trade one of the rooks, and then we will try to do something. Now this is winning, I guess. Isn't this winning? If I goes here, he has this move. We can start by taking this as well. I think his idea is to move the knight and go for this pawn. Queen here, there is this move. I think we should start with this. He will try to go after that somehow. Let's threaten this check first of all. No, no, it is not winning. Oh, let's try. After king f7, bishop g6. Queen h8 is a big threat, but in the end there is rook which is also defended. Is this sacrifice working with some sort of nasty attacks? King s7 and then queen to, yeah, I know that. But I'm trying to calculate an immediate checkmate, an immediate checkmate. Yeah, king f7 takes and then rook h1 is there, I know. But I want to deliver some checkmate business. King f7 पे queen sack. Yeah, bro, I know there is queen sack. But then he will have two bishop and a rook. We will have exchange. We will be up 3 pawns. Yeah, that was winning. That is going to be winning as well. But I want to find some immediate knockout. Pin rook with the rook. Bro, rook is not going to work. He just... Man, now that sack is not going to be working. Wow. And if I take, there is bishop takes. And he will threaten to move that bishop. Wow, man. You find incredible resource. If I start with this check, there is king f7. My queen will be hanging. And if I start by sacrificing the queen, king takes there, and there will be no rook h7 as knight is defending. If I goes here, his idea is to take back with the bishop, not with the rook. And then we will move the pawn, right? Let's see. Or maybe we can go rook g5, simple. Yeah, it should be winning now. Yeah, if he take back with the bishop, if he takes back with the rook, that will be easy. King f1 is winning, I guess. So bishop takes d2 makes some sense because my king will be boxed in and he will try to threaten some nasty check. But after he takes this pawn with the bishop, I think we have rook g5, nullifying that rook and hitting that bishop on g2 as well. Now this should be winning. Now this should be winning. And let's go. You are playing like 1500 man, seriously. Yeah, bro, I'm too bad at chess nowadays. I'm too bad. I'm playing terribly, I know. But what I can do, I'm trying my best. And he resigned without pre-move. Look, 1500. 1500, guys. There's a bishop, there's a bishop. Wow! We have a perfect game. 92.9 accuracy, guys. 92.9. 92.9. First brilliant. Sacrificing this bishop. Check was fine. Oh, so knight takes was bad move. Again, brilliant, sacrificing two pieces. Yeah, we will see that line as well. Arya Jha. Bro, can you calculate before rook e1, rook g7? I think a rook was winning. If you take back with the bishop, there is rook e7 and you are losing. There is nothing you can do. Black is winning now because you are not going to be able to even take this bishop. That's why you have to take back with the queen, and now you are threatening this checkmate and you are hitting this bishop, and he cannot defend both of the things at one time. I hope that makes sense. He defends checkmate, which makes sense with the queen. Now we can take this. An important thing, he can't block with the queen because bishop is controlling that square as well. King g8 is forced, and now rook e5. Top computer move. Rook e7 defending that check from, and now other rook comes to e1. Yeah. Computer suggesting rook g5, then there is rook g7. Ah. Okay, it was winning. I didn't see this line. Yeah, you force the queens. You force the king to get to the 7th rank, then you take this with check, and now you are winning the game. Yeah, it's winning. You start by giving this check. If he goes here, you can win the queen with the rook. And after this move, if you block with the queen, there is this move, winning the queen and winning everything. Yeah, that's the thing I was saying. Yeah. So rook e1 was even winning. Rook e1 was equally winning, I guess. It's +5 for white. And now it's +4. He goes here and now rook h5. Threatening the same idea. Knight f6 we takes. There was this move, but I thought that rook g5 is winning. He should have just tried this version. If he takes check, king. Now we are hitting this bishop, so yeah, it's bad. We can just takes and yeah, we're winning. Yeah, that's the perfect game. After losing 4 straight games, I'm playing some good game. Yes, that's the thing. I tell you pin the rook, yeah, but you don't believe me. Okay. We takes the knight and now he counter attack our queen and it's mate in 4 with this deflection tactic. Rook takes rook h8. King can't escape anywhere. He has to accept that rook. Now queen takes f8 check. This is protected by the bishop, so only move is this. And now queen h6 check. Queen h7 forced. We have queen takes h7, delivering this checkmate. Brilliance है brilliance brilliance. Yeah, chat miss Vivek. Which chat did I miss, bro? हमार मैसेज नहि आबैए कि हाइड पर छै कि हम नहि यो आबै रहे बस हम गेम पर ध्यान दे रहिए दैट्स व्हाई after 4 games an excellent comeback lovely yeah thank you Aryaja thank you very much for your compliment 3 brilliance actually yeah 3 yeah if you count this as a brilliant move rook sacrifice yeah it should be a brilliant sacrifice we have 3 brilliance. होप यू रीच 2200 सून ब्रो थैंक यू हैप्पी फॉल्कन थैंक यू वेरी मच मैं आ गया इसीलिए जीत गया यस रोहित ब्रो यू आर लकी चार्म फॉर मी जस्ट कीप वॉचिंग माई स्ट्रीम ओके ओके ठीक देखो भाई का प्यार है खूब नहीं ओके okay let's see what is the estimated rating for this game estimated rating is 2550 and someone in chat really said that I'm playing like 1500 look at this man I want to show you I'm so proud of this game. I am so proud of this game. What the heck is happening? Oh. Hope you reach 22 and soon. I think I have answer. ओके ओके ठीक है देखो भाई का प्यार कोई कह रहा था 50 या एसएस ले लो फिर नहीं भाई उतना भी नहीं है 92.9 accuracy 2 brilliant 1 great 4 book and we have only 2 inaccuracy in this game see the accuracy brilliance in middle game yeah and we have brilliancy in the middle game. I will upload this game on YouTube in depth. That's enough. Let's get the visual back. Do you guys have any question about this game? If you do have, you can ask me quickly. I think now visual is fine, so let's go back. यस वीडियो में मेरा रुक पिन वाला कमेंट भी आना चाहिए, ठीक है? आएगा भाई रॉकी भाई, आएगा आएगा. नो, प्ले अगेन, लेट्स प्ले अगेन, या लेट्स प्ले वन मोर गेम. Let's play one more. Can you play with me? I'm really very sorry, Virat. I'm really very sorry. I'm not playing my viewers. Let's go for the Sicilian defense this time. Next business. Yeah, no. Okay, we are going for the knight of variation. Let's go a6. And let's go e6 now. I think his idea is to go queen d2, queen d2 castle, and hit this target. Let's bring this knight out. But he's giving me chance to get d5 in. Should I go d5 now? There's this move, we can just drop the... Yeah, let's go d5. If he takes, I will fix all of my weakness. Now let's go here, offer a bishop trade. And later on c5 and c4 is an idea. This is hanging, by the way. Queen g5 comes in mind. We can even go for kingside attack now, h5, h4, but I don't want to be fancy. I don't want to be fancy, so we have this check, but let's keep that check in the pocket for some moment. I think he wants to go c4. So it makes sense to try to eliminate that knight maybe. Yeah, let's pose this pawn. Let's try to hit this. स्ट्रीमिंग से पैसा ठीक ठाक आता है क्या? नहीं भाई, नहीं आ रहा, पैसा ही नहीं आ रहा, बिल्कुल पैसा नहीं आ रहा. Let's pin that knight. Now this point. Let's go here. I think he will go for bishop c2. Now rook b1, hitting this target. Let's double up along the b file. Just go for the weakness and control the open b file. Queen h5 can be an idea. Knight e4 is in the air. Okay, he's going for it. Maybe. Let me just double up. This is defended. I can go for that, but I can just stay there. Bro, you're also belongs to Mithila. No, bro, I don't belong. I always find a pawn annoying in Sicilian. Let me try to bring this knight into the game, and we are preparing c4. Wow. Bro is immediately going for checkmate, man. Wow, what the heck is happening on the board? Can't I just take? And there is a knight take, and all of a sudden my position is looking way dangerous. Man, okay, let's take here. Knight takes, there is queen takes. Knight take. If I take, there is knight takes hitting the queen, and if you take that pawn, actually there is knight at 6 check, and you lose the queen, man. I'm feeling the heat of the game now. f6 is also a threat. I'm giving him too much, yes. Had I got knight g6 in, it was fine. Okay, we have to go for this line. There is no choice to be made. If he takes with the rook, then I think we will be fine. We will get knight g6 in. But the most annoying thing is knight takes f5, hitting the queen. And if you take here, knight s6 wins your queen. He chooses the annoying one. Now this is going to be a weak point. This, man, so annoying now. Hmm. Knight d6. Maybe we have knight g6. Then this pawn is still hanging. G6 comes in mind to hit the queen. Maybe we can defend with this rook. No, 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 knight is going to capture them. Knight g6, he's gonna take here. I think we are losing the threat of the game. Knight is beast. G6 looks only feasible move, but g6 weakens this square. And I'm not going to be able to play rook b7. And headache. Queen g6 comes in my. Oh, queen g6 there is. c5 is not working, bro. What do you want to do with c5? He can just take here with the rook or the queen. My bishop is too bad. I give him all the chance. Should I go for this approach and shag this pawn? Yeah, let's go. At least we are going to win this pawn. G6, F6 would have been weakened up. Maybe we are losing this game again. Let's see how he's going to do the business now. Okay, he takes that one and defend this. Very nice. Actually, there is nothing which I can do. Now this knight G5 is coming with an attack on the queen and H7. This position is, I think, dead lost. Knight G5 and I think I'm lost. Yeah. It's just to shine. Yeah, we are losing this game. I like the word feasible. Your English is very good. Thank you, Sam. But my gameplay is very bad. Queen is hanging, this is hanging, and afterward, then this knight will be hanging maybe. Can I start by taking this? Checking. That is checkmate because rook is controlling this one. Let's rejoin the game. There is nothing which I can do in this one. And I always find myself in trouble whatever I'm trying. Whatever I'm trying. 90% versus 77. Let's see what was the weakening. Black is fine. Black is better. A computer thing eliminate that knight. Queen takes. And then try to push this pawn. Well, I try to focus on the queen side, which gave him enough chances. F5 is winning. Yeah, computer string G6 is the only move here to try to maintain the position, weakening these dark squares. Then counter-attacking with C5. Knight goes back. Then you go C4 even. You have to play on the queen side, otherwise you will lose. B4 is not working as there is enough pieces hitting that square. So maybe he can just ignore this move, but then you take and open up the C file as well and try to fight. Yeah, that was the only move. How is black better here? Weird. Black is better because I think because black had some easy move. Black had some easy move like C5 and C4, A6, bishop A6. That's why black is a little bit better. And his bishop is for the moment awkwardly placed. But he found very nice way to get this bishop onto that C2 square to attack on the king side. Yeah, when black is minus 0.5, still black it's minus 0.81 now, but I did some slight inaccuracy. Yeah, F6 should have been played there immediately to try to chip away this central tension. I like never goes F6 in these kind of situations. That is bad thing about me. I never play F6 to try to at least reduce the tension in the center. I always give my opponent all the chance when this kind of position occurs. So I have to get better on it. Which is your favorite piece? Bro, favorite piece, it should be, oh, it should be queen. No, I want to about this one. Ah, आप पटना आ रहे हो? नहीं भाई, पटना नहीं आ रहे, मेरे पास टाइम ही नहीं है. Let's go for the Khan defense. Let's go back to the main opening which I was playing all of my career. Okay, let's now play e6, drop the bishop back. Bishop e7. Yes, Monster says hello, how are you? If you guys are enjoying anything on the stream, you guys can like the stream. That will help. The Khan is best for black. Let's see if Khan is working for us or not. Let's go a6. And now we are preparing b5. Okay, his idea is to go here and kick this bishop out. Is there any threat? Can we stop that to happen? I don't think so. So let's just go for our usual plan. I can even take this knight, but I don't want to allow his queen to get activated. So let's just drop this bishop back, offer a bishop trade. He takes, we takes back with the h pawn. Like kar de, thank you Prem. No Sicilian or King's Indian defense is best. Can I play knight h5? But let's improve our position now. Let's just get the rook into the game with rook c8. If he takes, we can recapture. Then we will try to play on the queen side with minority attack with b4. Queen b6 can also be played. We just have to be careful about knight sitting on g5 sometimes. And queen coming to h4. Threatening queen h7 checkmate. भाई f pawn से लेता नहीं भाई, f pawn से लोगे ये pawn weak होगा, ये diagonal weak होगा. Whereas if you take back with the h pawn, this pawn chain is intact and there is no square on the left side which he can try to exploit of this diagonal. I hope that makes sense. There is no square like this way. We are going to play knight c6 maybe, and if he takes, we will be more likely to take back with the b pawn, opening up a line of attack on the b2 pawn. In this game, I will try to play slightly fast so that we can put our opponent under pressure on time. Not that fast because we still have to think. Okay, now finally he's thinking, which is a good sign for us. There are no bishops, light square bishop on the board, so I don't think we have to worry about any queen d3 c2 idea. Knight c4 is coming, by the way. Okay, he's trying to keep an eye on this bishop. Sorry, knight. Let's go knight c4. Just finish our plan. We can also go for rook takes c4 and then a5 and b4. Yeah, that is also some. Yeah, I think this is the better one. Yeah, let's take back with the rook, and now the idea will be to go a5 then b4. And now this rook is nicely placed on this outpost. He has good pawn structure. Yeah, he has good pawn structure, but I think our position is equally fine. I think we should just go for our plan. Let's go queen c7 first. Let's go queen c7 first. There is no bishop f4. And now the idea will be to go rook c8, a5 and b4, playing on the queen side, completely focusing everything on the queen side. Let's play a game. I'm doing that, bro. I'm playing a game. Chaitanya, hello, bro. How are you? Welcome back to the stream after so many times. I do remember you. Where were you in those times? Yes, this is a good move. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Yes. Green chess. Green cheese. I think we should just go for our plan because this rook is only defended by the bishop. So if b4 happens on the board and if he takes, pawn takes, he can't take back with the c pawn, as at the end rook will be hanging, as it is type 1 undefended piece. It is only defended by this bishop. I hope that makes sense. No bro, b takes c4 was better because after b takes c4 you're isolating the b2 and it a complete weakness. I'm sorry, I think I can even play now because this is only defended by the rook and the queen, and we have 3 attacker on that c2 square. So let's just go for our plan. BG tha, okay, that's fine. Hello bhai, yes, G1, Jiva Kumar. Bro, read my comment. I'm 2300 rapid. Wow, Durga Ram Samay. Wow, that's great, bro. You have a great rating. ब्रो आपके वहाँ बारिश हो रही है क्या? नहीं भाई मेरे यहाँ तो बारिश नहीं हो रही है. एवरीथिंग इज फाइन. या दुर्गा, आई थिंक your suggestion is very good, but I thought that he had the bishop on f4, which was controlling b8 square, and I would have not be able to put one of my rook onto that b8 square. That's why I didn't go for that line. Instead, I go for this line, and I think we have the equal pressure even now. We have the equal pressure on this pawn. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, for the moment he's defending this pawn with enough pieces, but I think we are going to make it work. Okay, now we have to improve our position and found a good move. Taking this, I don't want to release the tension. By the way, we can take. This is also an idea now. Bishop takes, queen takes, then knight will be very beast onto that square. Yeah, that comes in mind. Let's go. Let's just improve the position. But maybe then he can take there. We will trade everything. Now I think he can take because it is now sufficiently defended. If he takes, maybe we have queen takes, rook takes. No, 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 no. If he takes, we have to trade all the pieces, then we can take that pawn. C takes b4, rook takes c2, rook takes c2, rook takes c2, queen takes c2, queen takes b4, queen c8 check, and king h7. There will be no check. He's hitting this. We are not in time now. He found this move, man. We should have started by taking that pawn first. Queen f6 comes in mind to go after that, but then there is f3. I think his idea is to push that pawn now and undermine this pawn as knight will be hanging. That's very good move. I overlooked this move, man. I overlooked this move. I'm worried about f3. Let's move this rook. I think his idea is to go here and yeah, I can't take as my knight is hanging. Queen f6 comes in mind, forcing f3. I think his idea is to close the queen side. If he takes, we can take there. First of all, takes, then we can take this pawn back and solidify our knight. Can I go there? This. Everything comes in mind now. We can start by taking, but then knight will be hanging. Yeah, I see his idea. He wants to close the queen side. Should have started by taking there. Okay, let's go here. Induce this move at least. Now we have to switch the attention again. Analyze the game with me. Bro, miss good line, winning material. Where did I miss that line? Okay, I will try to analyze afterward. Oh, good move. Thank you, Palla. Yeah, we should have started by taking, but now he has a passer, which can be so annoying, by the way. Which can be so annoying, and defending this pawn is going to be extra hard as well. We have to go for this weakness. Queen g5, maybe threatening knight h4 or knight e3 ideas. But queen is tied down to defend this maybe. Can I undermine this pawn as well with e5? I think he will go after that pawn with this move. Maybe we will defend first with rook b8, but now he has this passer which is so annoying. You said has R24 Yemi, hello, how are you? Stockfish engine, hello bro. Can you suggest me some move stockfish? Okay, he's just going for that weakness. Now we really have to think what to do, man. This is again a very good move. He stops this move as well. Let me defend that first. Now he has the clear idea to go rook a1 and rook a4 to hit that target. And he's going for that. Man, we have to comment. And we have to play on the queen side. Sorry, in the center. Takes, queen takes, we will defend this and we will be threatening this knight e3 to hit that rook somehow. Rook can come to e8 and we have to go after his clock now. Queen takes quickly. Rook a4 and rook e8. Or maybe there is knight e3. Pushing this pawn is also a possibility. Right? Rook d8 and we can start pushing this pawn. That will comes with a fork. And we are hitting the rook in the corner as well. So I think rook a4 is the move now for white. Rook a4, rook d8, and if we take that pawn, we have this d4 push, and d3 will be a huge threat. Push d pawn. D pawn, you will get nothing by pushing that pawn, bro. This is not an option. I have this move to hit that rook. This this also comes in mind, right? Yeah, this is also, I think, right. He takes, we have this move. Yeah, let's go for this push. This is defended for the moment by the queen and the knight. If he takes this pawn with the rook, I think we can start by taking. Queen takes, and we have this check. But I don't like that line. So after he takes, I will go for rook d8 maybe. We will be threatening that d3 fork. Yeah, this pawn is, I don't think, going anywhere for the moment, and he does not have enough time. He has only 2 minutes 50 seconds. Bro, you are still streaming today? Yes, bro, I'm still streaming today. And I think we should go for his clock now. Okay, we are at least forcing him to decide what to do. He will at the end he will go for that one. Okay, he didn't go for that one. But now this or this comes in mind. We can even take this pawn, but then he will take that pawn. Let's defend that pawn. I don't want to give up this pawn. I want to preserve this pawn somehow. If he takes, maybe we can start with knight d3 now. We can even take this pawn. Should I take this pawn? Because that is let's take, because this is now not well defended. We can even go here. Yeah, let's go here to hit the knight first. And with the combination of that check, something might give us. If he goes here, that will be a blunder, I think, because we can follow up with this check first, then we can take that knight. So I don't think rook e4 is a move. He has to move the knight. Then queen a8. Ah, he can drop this rook, by the way. Maybe after he moves this knight, we can take this pawn. Oh, he's not. He's giving up this. I'm not going to take back with the pawn, bro. I'm going to take back with the queen. I'm not saying this pawn is going to win you the game. I'm not saying that. That's just a blunder. Elo 2 ke do, bro. Yeah, that was just a blunder. And now this check is coming. Let's defend that. First, you are not going to push this pawn as this is coming with check. And if you goes there, I'm going to play rook d1 check, forcing king f2, then promoting the pawn to a queen, and we are winning. We are winning. How should we do that? This is, by the way, good move, but we are ahead in material, so it should be winning. That just takes. This comes in mind, but then he will push this pawn. I can even go for this, but this is not promoting. Okay, let's just go after this pawn. I don't think we should do anything. We are up in material, so let's just go for defense. Maybe he can try to defend this pawn, and this pawn can become annoying. Yeah, he's doing that, man. But I'm going to win this pawn. Knight d5 is coming. If we can trade off these 2 pawns, even with a knight, that will be winning, I guess. Now this move. Okay, he is not giving us the chance to take this. I can go for this move now. If I take, I think his idea is to push this pawn. Okay, I have an idea. If he start pushing this pawn, this is a threat. Okay, let's give this check and move the knight. Hit the rook and block that pawn from the front, and we are winning the game. We are winning the game, by the way. Let's start by giving this check and eliminating that pawn, defending this pawn, and it's over. Nah, bro, you are not going to win this one. Just resign this time. Okay, it's time to bring the king back into the game, defending that and just moving the rook and knight. Yeah, let's just defend this. Go here, go here, put this knight over here, and hide the king. And now we are ready to go for this checkmate, maybe. Don't pre-move at the end as well. These guys are so bad. These guys are so bad. Oh, look at him. He's trying everything to beat me. But he has no time on the clock. That's just it. Game over. Okay, that's a nice win, by the way. Let's go GG. And again, today has been a very bad stream. I lost all of my points in rapid section, but I will try to come back stronger. That's my promise. Wow, 160 people are watching. Should I try one more game? I'm asking you guys. You could have played a brilliant rook sack and then take the rook. Let's review this one. Let's see. Let's see which move did I miss. He had one last b4, it is b4, rook b3. Let's see. Go one more. Okay, we will try. These guys are so bad. Song was good. Hello, what's your name? My name is Dilkil, bro. We goes for the Karukan defense this time. And yeah, opening was completely fine. We trade off the light square bishop. Okay, yeah, computer is verifying that take back with the b pawn, open up the b file to go with that pawn. But we switch our plans. Flag is better now. Yeah, it is fine, but I think computer is also giving b3. But I think I could have started by taking here. Pawn takes, then I could have gone for this move. Because this rook is on outpost and he's not going to be able to hit that rook that much easily. And we have the nice spacer over this pawn. If you offer a knight trade, we can move the knight, then again go for that queen c7 and hit that pawn. That could have been the better move. I just came, go another. Okay, we saw the spur. We will try. Yeah, rook b2 at the end. Rook b2 at the end. Okay, let's see. Rook b2. Okay, we get into this line. Now position is equal. e5 was the only move there. Okay, now black is winning by taking this pawn, giving up this. Trade one pair of rook. If he takes back with the queen, then you will win the knight. First give this check. King h2, then you take the knight. Or you can start by taking the rook first because rook is hanging. What if you just take back with the rook? Then you go here and you can start pushing this pawn. Follow with rook c2. Yeah. Let's see the game continues and he hang the knight. It was winning. Okay, computer saying just goes here and win this pawn with both of your rook. But I thought even if man. Now it's a draw. If he takes back with the pawn and hit the knight. And now I think he has enough counterplay. Why can't I just go for this pawn because of this? And if I go here, there is this move maybe. But you promote this with check, king here. And you try to bring the king into, then you can save the game. But the move is to go here. And white is saving the game despite being up a piece. Despite being down a piece. मेरा कमेंट तुमको शेयर क्यों नहीं होता? I don't know, Belim. Rook b7 was brilliant in the end. Oh, let's see where you want to say rook b7. Bad move again, giving away the game. There was king c4. King c4, threatening this check, king b2 and pinning that knight. Oh man, so many learning. But now finally we get our knight out. Then we bring the king back into our castle. We fix the knight. I don't think there was any. You guys. I think you guys are saying about stalemate ideas. Let's see if there was any stalemate idea or not. Where do you want to go? Rook b7. Here only rook b7. Let's see. He has this square. I don't think rook b7 was working anytime. How rook b7 was fine. Rook b2. I think he wants to go rook b2 maybe. Oh, here rook b2 check. I go here. But I don't get the chance to go rook b2, right? Okay, let's leave that. Now rook b2 is working because if he takes, there is fork. Yeah. Now I finally see that. Okay, that's fine. Hello, bhai. Yes, fast gaming. Hello. It was there. Okay. Hope you enjoy this game and the analysis, guys. Let's keep going with one more game. Let me play one more game, and I really want to win this one with the white pieces. So let's start with one e4. Let's see. Okay, he started with knight c6. Can we? This line I don't know actually. Okay. He wants to take me there, and he wants to get this push. Yeah, let's just ignore that. Just don't fall for his preparation. Don't fall for his preparation. But maybe now if I don't take, he can go here. So let's just take. Because now d3 is not working. Yeah, I was knowing that his idea is to go there and hit that pawn. I don't want to save that pawn. Castle. But fighting against these two pawns is going to be extra hard. Let's go here. Idea is to remaneuver the bishop to g3 to hit that target. Let's let's go c3 to control. He has semi-open f file, which can be very dangerous. Sometimes he can sack this knight on h3 sack this bishop on h3 as well. And I think he's already going for that. And king h2 will be a nasty blunder. King h2 will be a nasty blunder as there is this 4. Why everybody start going very hard on me? I think he's going to sack that anyways. So let's drop this back. Takes. I will go here. D3 take. Maybe there is knight takes or pawn takes in. Position is looking unequal. Let's go here because if he sack this bishop, we will take and we will go bishop f1 to hit that queen. There will be this check, bishop g2. If he goes e3, then we can take and rook will be also defending e4. Now black just equals the game easily. Yeah, I know. भाई आज दिहाड़ी नहीं मिली क्या? नहीं भाई बिल्कुल भी नहीं मिली. Let's see how he's going to take back with. Maybe he wants to take back with knight and hit that bishop. Bishop e3. Yes, Susil, hello, how are you? Okay, at least he's releasing some tension in the game, in the center. But now I still have to develop this knight. Bishop e3 seems fine, but I think his attack is going to be huge. I can take this with check, right? Yeah, let's take this with check. If he goes here, we will win the knight. That's why I didn't go for that. Ah, I see the idea. He wants to give this second, pick up my queen. Can't I just defend my queen with rook d1? Or should I just move my queen somewhere? This is defended luckily. Oh man. Rook d1 is there, but that looks odd. But let's go for rook d1. We have no choice. Knight takes g5, knight takes g5. We are up a pawn, so I'm not seeing. Although this is a weakness now. Takes. Then it at the end knight will be hanging. So I don't think this is working for the moment. If we can bring this knight into the game and rook will be coordinated, if we can draw this bishop back to e3, I think we will be completely fine. Clever business, yeah. Okay, let's see. His bishop is defending the knight and queen is defending the bishop. Okay, maybe he wants to go there. So let's just drop this bishop back and defend this pawn. I don't want to give up that dash square bishop for the knight. And now I'm going to play knight bd2 to eliminate that knight. Knight bd2 will be a blunder because of bishop h2 check, picking up the queen. And he goes for the attack, man. He goes for the attack. Then we can go. Oh no, this is hanging. And now he is defending this with the rook. I can't even go queen d5. And now rook is coming into the game. I think I'm borderline losing. Look at his queen. If I goes here, knight will be hanging as rook. He is hitting that knight already with the queen and the rook. What is the move? Knight bd2 comes in mind. Check, king here. We have to go for knight bd2. No knight bd2. Knight g5 is move. Knight g5, yeah, knight g5 was playable, but he can start by taking that. If you take back with the bishop, there was bishop which was hanging. Knight g5, knight is g5, bishop is g5. There was this move, and if you take back with the queen, there is I think bishop e7 on rook f6 followed by rook g6 ideas. But I'm trying to bring one more piece into the game, and if we can manage to trade the pieces, then his attack will be over. It's over. Maybe we are losing here as well because there is check, king f1. And I'm not seeing any immediate checkmate as this square is defended by the knight. And if he blindly sacrifices all of the piece, I don't think he can checkmate me. We are threatening to win this piece, by the way. And dropping one of the piece back to g6 at least. Okay, we will analyze this game afterward. For the moment, let's see what he's going to play. And let's try to eliminate some of the piece from the board. Let's try to eliminate some of the piece from the board. I think he will start by giving this check. Yeah. Or he can maybe start with rook g6 as well. No, that will be bad, I think. So rook f6, we takes this knight. Rook g6 check, we can drop that back. But then he can sack one of the bishop. So after rook f6, knight takes e4, rook g6 check, we have knight g5 maybe. Rook e5, knight g5 is brilliance. Bro, can you help me with integration? No, bro, I cannot help. Maybe I cannot help you with integration. I'm not getting even time to solve any puzzles. Force checkmate? How you guys are seeing force checkmate? Rook e5. Rook e5. Rook e5 seems fine. Bishop f1. There's that check. And you lose the queen. Rook e5. Okay, he goes for that approach. But now I can bring my queen into the game, right? I can start by giving this check, but then there is queen g4 check and you will lose the game. So start by queen g4, bring the queen back to g2, trade the queens off. That way you can save this game. Then at last of line there is h6. Yes. Wow. This is defended. This may be hitting the queen, and there is no checkmate because queen. But no, if I goes there, there is this movement check. Problem again. So knight f2 comes in mind. Knight f1 comes in mind. Or queen h4. Yeah, queen h4 is fine. Forcing queens off the board. Queen h4. He can start by giving that check. If I take back with the knight, he can take my queen. So let's calculate. Queen h4, bishop h2 check, king h1. And if we move that bishop in idea to give a discover check, I can simply take the queen. So queen h4 might be the good move. Queen h4, let's calculate one more time. Queen h2 is out of the question because knight takes. So after queen h4, only move will be bishop h2 check. I will not go these two squares as queen is controlling that. So king h1 will be forced. And there will be no discover attack as my queen was hitting that. Yeah, let's go queen h4. Queens off the board. Yeah, queens off the board. Well, let's force queens off the board. In the end, he can take this bishop and win a pawn at least back. But if we can manage to trade every piece, I think we will be fine. But still, my king is completely open. And he is hitting this bishop. Man, still I'm not feeling good. Bishop f3. Bishop f3, there is e5. We take that knight, right? But bishop f3, there is knight e5. So bishop f1, there is check. I drop the knight back. Man, still it's annoying. Let's start with bishop f3. There is enough defender, and if we start with g5 to hit that knight, I can take that knight. If you take my knight, I will drop my bishop back. So after g5, I don't think g5 is working. So knight e4, knight e5 he can try. Then we will drop the bishop back to g2, and even we can start with king g2 then. But then no, my knight will get trapped. Oh man, he's finding the move. I have to go here. I can take that, by the way. Should I be greedy? Let's do that. No, take the pawn. Yeah, let's take that. Now let's see how he's going to make an attack. Now knight can come back to g2, hit the rook. Maybe he will try bishop c5 immediately. King h1. Bishop c5, king h1. Rook f1. No, against bishop c5, king h1. Rook f1 is also a possibility. Okay, he's giving the check. If I goes here, I will drop the knight. So just drop this knight back. Let's drop this knight back. This knight is going to be defended by the bishop. And he's also getting low on time. I think I have an idea to go b4 to take control of the square. Oh man, is there a draw or checkmate? Just hit the rook. I was going king h1 and I was almost getting checkmated. Oh, now finally there is knight e4 hitting that rook and the bishop. And he can't defend the rook, so he has to move this rook first of all. Maybe he can go here to threaten that check, but we will have that square. This bishop is so strong, by the way. And this rook is also very strong. It's not an easy task. I think it's winning. But then there is this check. Then I can go back. Oh man, it's not easy task. It's not easy task. Knight e4, there is this check. I have to go there, then it will be checkmate. Man, why these guys are so annoying? Fuck. Rook f1, there is still this check. King here and rook s3 will be checkmate. So I think I have to move this knight somewhere. This guy is so annoying. Knight e4 is not working. He's in time with this check. This check is so annoying. All of my pieces is here and there. Knight f4, he can simply take. Should I go for bishop f3 and allow this capture? And I'm burning a lot of time. I'm getting checkmated. I know that. I'm getting checkmated. Fuck man. It's impossible. Knight e3 comes in and then he has take. Let's go knight e3. At least if he takes, there is this. This check is not a possibility. And now maybe we are in time to go here to safeguard that square. Ah, he takes that one. We are losing this game. I burn all of my time and now he has equalized the material. He is up a pawn. And look at my king all of a sudden. His attack is perfectly working out. His attack is perfectly working out. Rook f1 now. Now knight g4 check. We have king h1 and there will be no rook s3 check mate as bishop is controlling that at least. And we are defending these two. We are defending f3 with these two pieces. Rook f1 is an idea now to try to pin this, but there is this check, king h1, and we will be fine at least. But time is the main problem. I don't have that much time. I burn all of my time on that move. This guy is playing incredibly well. He just has a huge attack. This is the only. Maybe I can still get checkmated with this kind of moves. Ah, yeah, that is a move, by the way. Rook f6 is winning, and I had no move there. Yeah, my king is in mating net and he's just going for that, man. He is just going for that. Let's make a room for the king and now he has this move. Can I go here? Now he take control of this square, man. I'm just one move away from moving this knight and delivering that back rank segment. But that's not, I don't think there is anything stopping this rook at 6 now. Knight f3 was good. My king is boxing, guys. Wow, big round of blows for my opponent. He has just a huge. This knight is just obstructing my rook. Bad piece. Yeah, it's over. Knight f1 is not working. Check. You block with the knight. Rook takes is just checkmate. Yeah. Allow him to get checkmated. Oh man, what an attack he has. I found all the move in wrong direction. He has the clear plan to go for this attack, and he follow everything in that direction. Wow, after this move, I'm up a pawn, but position is equal, guys. And rook d1 is a blunder. Huh, I don't know why. Maybe t6 there was something. Now black is winning already. After I drop this bishop back, black is already winning, and he found all the way in. Okay, now it's equal. Now white is winning. With this move, I think about this move, but I thought there is this nasty check. I could have gone for this, and his queen is hanging. If he try to give a discover check, we can take his queen. Ah man, I didn't see his queen will be hanging in the end. I think about this move, but that check, man. I give away this game. That was easy. I did it with the queen. And now he found all the correct move. All the correct move. Not a single mistake. That was blunder, and he found all the move. Look at his gameplay. Now all the move was on the money. Yeah. One bad move and it's over. Bishop f1 was the way. I didn't see that in the end his queen will be hanging. Man, it's too hard. Why get into chess? Come on. Let's get a win at least in this one. Now chess.com has paired me against a lower rated player in which probably I'm going to lose this game. I don't have the confidence to do well. Maybe he can start pushing these sides of pawn. Should I damage his pawn structure there? But I have to give up this bishop. Let's go f6 this time. What's your FIDE rating, bro? I don't have a FIDE rating. Man. Okay, let's try to open up the center. I see his idea. He wants to take this knight and take that pawn in the end. But I don't think he's in time. Oh, he's giving up this pawn. What if I take this pawn? I think his idea is to go there. Let's take the bulletin. Hangman knight. Oh man! Fuck! Why me always? Man, chess is really hard, bro. I'm losing 11 points in this game now. It's completely going out of my mind. Completely going out of my mind. Now he will trade everything. He know how to play chess. Maybe we can start by taking this one and hitting that. But if I take, he can start by taking here. I take there and there is this check. That's not working. Then already I should rejoin. Is this working? There is rook takes f7, which is annoying me. If I take that queen, he will take this rook with check. I will take it back. Then he will win my knight, and he will have the rook and the knight and that bishop. He is going to have all the fun. This is annoying. Maybe we have this move, defending the bishop, hitting the queen. He will take the rook and get away with that. This is the only move, then he will take and then take. Bad guys. Stupid. I always blunder in this kind of situation. There will be no threat, by the way. I have to go queen f6, but then he can take this bishop, pawn takes, there is rook takes, and he will trade everything on f7 and he will just win the game. I think we should just resign the game. We should just resign. There is nothing. How you reach 2200 is my question, brother. I don't know, brother. I'm losing 11 point in this game now. Why I'm rushing with these moves? Okay, let's go for this. Let's try to bait him at least. Yeah, he will find this move. That's too easy. Rook takes, rook takes. And he can take that queen, right? He can just take that bishop. And there will be no attack. दिल इज किलिंग द चेस भाई आपका फैन हो गया हूँ नहीं भाई यू आर बिकमिंग ए फैन ऑफ रॉन्ग पर्सन yeah he found that and now there is no better option rather than to take this but then he will take this rook with check and he will eliminate my queen and if I start by taking this rook then he can just take that bishop and my queen will be still attacked so there is nothing he can't take the bishop chess is killing him oh, man he is 2000 by the way now this takes check and queen f1 and he will consolidate. He can't take the bishop otherwise it's checkmate back rank. Yeah, I tried last trick but he know how to play chess. Only I am the one person right now who don't know how to play chess. I have to take this rook. Anything I capture, he's going to take this rook with check. So that's the only feasible room. Takes, then I will take that queen, he will recapture just. And he will defend the back rank. And there is nothing. Queen h4, he will take this check here and queen f1. There is no attack. Yeah, you are wasting hour and your time. Just resign, bro. Okay, bro. Thank you for your suggestion. Let's try one last trick. But he will just push this pawn. Or even he can go back with the queen. Even knight e2 is working. Okay, just mix them. Let's hit the knight. Are you serious? Lol, suggestion on no. Let's just push everything. Knight g5 now, rook f1, rook f8. And I will try to get this pawn through. This trick do not work even on 1000 elo. Your bishop is passive, yeah, I know. Checkmate in 3 moves? Oh yeah. I'm not seeing checkmate. Sachin? Ah, now there is this check. Forcing queens off the board. If I start with this move, there is that check. Very nice move, knight g5. Should have gone h6 first. Sack the queen, but not working. Oh, maybe. We have that tag in the end, man. Aha. Check. If he takes, rook takes check. King h2, bishop h2 check. King h1 back. Then we throw this check. Maybe we can save a draw. Let's try this. Maybe we can save. I'm not saying checkmate. I don't think there is checkmate. Yeah, it's a draw. Magic on the board. It's just a draw. There is no checkmate. I think he can just ignore this queen as well and he can go here. But then again, we will have something. No, because there, I think he will ignore this. Yeah. The moment you goes for this, then no. If he ignored, we can just simply take that rook and we will be winning. He has to accept this. He has to accept this. Draw, crazy. But it's bad to get any kind of suggestion from the chat. But at least we will. Okay, still, if I drew this game, I will lose. I will lose 3 points. Force perpetual, or he will resign. This is cheating. Yeah, but once that get into my mind, I cannot leave that. Right. Once anything gets into your mind, you cannot leave that on purpose. Your opponent will cry now. No. He will just accept the draw. Okay, still I'm going to lose 3 points. How this is perpetual? Can you show me? The idea is if he takes this rook, sorry, queen, we have rook takes f1 check, king h2 is forced, there is bishop g1 check. King will not have any escaping skirt, so he has to go back to h1. Then we can just move this bishop anywhere. If this queen would have been on dark square, then we could have tried to win that queen as well. But this queen is on light square, so after bishop g1 check, king h1, we just have to move this bishop back and forth. And he has to defeat with king h2, king h1. You cannot take his rook. He have queen c8. Yeah, if he just goes here, we can take that rook. He has queen c8 check. We have I think rook f8. There is one more check. There is one more check. King h2, knight f2 check. And there can be a counter. Okay. Counter what? Counter what? Counter smothered mate. And now this is just perpetual. If there would have been one more h3 or whatever it is, one square, then I could have moved that bishop there. But now I can even repeat here. Can I push this pawn for win the game? I don't think, because queen is protecting that square. So let's just repeat the move. King h2, bishop g1. Insane. Draw is better than a loss. Yeah, draw is better than a loss. Oh, that's great. My accuracy is 87.3. I don't know why. His accuracy is 84.1. Because he gave away the game. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, computer is suggesting just take that knight and damage his pawn structure. Now it's bad. I just simply lost a knight for free. Rook takes f7 was winning. Someone was suggesting queen h5, but it was bad because he can take this rook with check first. You take it back, then there is simple queen f1 check. King g1 and white is winning anyway. That's why we had to go. I was just threatening this checkmate now. Let's see if he moves this knight anywhere. Let's say he move a pawn. There is this queen f1 check and there is back rank issue. But this is just findable at even 11-1200. Now we try to push all the pawns and he blundered the game. It is just a draw with that queen check. Your opponent is crying, I can't bet, I can bet 10,000 RS. क्या draw किया भाई, मजा आ गया. But it was not completely my idea. It was not completely mine idea. I got some hint. Oh, I have started the game. I'm sorry, I started the game. So let's keep going with that. Analyze king h2. Okay, this time we are facing the French defense. Oh, he is playing French in unusual way. He is not following with c5. Let's go bishop d3, knight f3, queen e2 maybe, or e5. Let me solidify this pawn first, and let's adopt to this structure. Knight a3, then knight c2. We have to protect this pawn. Let's go e5. Let's hit this knight and blunt this bishop out. Okay, he's hitting these bishops. Surely I don't want to give the dark square bishop up. Yes, well, this comes in mind. c4 comes in mind. Let's castle first. Then maybe we can try to go queen c1, but he just defend that. Now should I hit this knight? If I hit that knight, knight isn't this knight? No, knight e7 is there. Okay, let's go for this. Let's try to get some space advantage on the queen side. Let's drop this knight back. I think he will go for knight f4. But this is different. We have to keep an eye on this one, baby. Okay, he's chipping away my pawns. Let's go here. Takes. Queen e2. Everything is fine. Now we can go rook ad1. I want him to take this pawn because it will a little bit free up my bishop. Okay, I can just ignore this move. Or I can also go here. What should I do? Let's bring this knight into the game because that pawn is defended by the bishop and we do not have to worry about any kind of thing. Now I have another idea to draw this bishop back and then I can go knight g4 and try to keep an eye on that pawn. I don't know what he's trying. Let's go h3. One of the ideas is to go knight h2 then knight g4. Maybe he's trying to go b5, c5, b5 or just takes. Yeah, let's take this pawn first. He has to take back with one of the pawns. And this bishop will be bad and this bishop is a good piece. So maybe we have the idea of going knight here, then queen h5 seems very good move in idea of sacrificing something over here. If I prepare with this move, then there is h5. Let's go knight h. But knight h4, there is knight f4. Sorry, knight f5. Hitting that knight. Man. Knight h4 and queen h5 comes in mind. Am I blundering something? He will go for knight f5, but then we can take and we can take gazillion times on f5. Knight f5 is not working. And now queen h5 is coming. No, this knight is defending this square as well. So that's not working. If he moves this, then it will be a little bit easy to sacrifice something over here. But he's simply not going to do that. I think he wants to take here. f4 comes in mind to go f5 then pause. Let's go for this. We are defending this as well. And I'm not seeing any counter attack. Let's just takes. Everything is solid. No, I don't want to give up this strong bishop. Let's just go here. I see the idea. He wants to go knight e4. Is f4 working, guys? There is this fork. Queen g4 or queen f3. Queen f3, there is this move. This knight is suddenly becoming too strong. Queen g4, sadly there is this move. This knight is way strong. No, let's go rook f3. Rook f3, my knight will be out. If I go rook f3, this knight can't go back, as he can just move that knight and hit this one. I want to sack this knight over here with the idea of taking this knight, but there is this immediate move, which I'm worried about. Okay, so let's go queen e2. Defend the knight, prevent knight g3, and renewing the threat of knight takes. Okay, his idea is to hit this bishop, man. If I goes here, there will be fork. Wow. Can you stop that? I think I have to give this bishop up now. If I drop this back, there is this move. But maybe then we can take this knight. Here, this move, we take that knight, he takes this, we take back. I think we are fine with this, right? Hmm. Hmm. Let him take that. I don't want to be fancy. I'm burning a lot of time. Hmm. It is giving the sense of taking that, but knight e6 is fine. Yeah. Every pawn push creates some weaknesses. This knight is defending this bishop, so we don't have to worry about it. Let's just take this with check. Let's go king h2, so that this king is going to defend this g3 square and our queen is now a little bit free. Okay, he is hitting this one. Is this pawn rolling through, man? Ah, I missed this. I missed this. He's hitting the knight. Okay, I think we have to go for this counter. We have to take that knight. If he takes this, we can take that bishop. But now I can move this knight somewhere, right? Ah, but where will you move this knight? Here, maybe. Ah, lucky save. And this pawn is going to be weakness. We have to remaneuver this knight. This is a weakness, really, and he is going to put pressure over here with everything. We have to win this pawn and go for his back rank as king side weakness somehow. Okay, if I move this bishop to b7, maybe I can go queen d1 to hit that rook and this pawn. And he will not have any way to defend everything. So maybe he will take, I will take this pawn and I will quickly bring one of the rook into the c file and I will try to get that line. Let's go. We have to go for this line. This knight is defended by the rook and we are hitting the rook and we are hitting this pawn. And I'm not seeing any way to defend everything at one time. Maybe he will try to make a battery of this queen and this bishop to threaten that checkmate. Okay, he defend both, but now we can go here. Now we can go here and forcing everything off the board. I think his idea is to go here, man. Now this is a problem. Queen f3. If I goes here, I will lose the knight. Queen f3. There is this move. Then I go just here. Yeah, let's go queen f3. Queen f3. If he takes, at the end rook will be hanging. And now this queen g3 is fine. Man. This is still so annoying. He's going to take everything. Man, these guys are so annoying. He's not allowing my rook to get in. If I goes here, there, let's defend this. Let him take that pawn. But now it is going to be impossible to fight. We have to push this pawn. My rook is not getting to 7th rank to hit anything. Now I think we can block off this pawn, and now we are threatening to win this pawn and a pawn at least. Now at least we are a little bit free with rook e1 and pushing this pawn. He can simply take this pawn. सर आपने इतनी ज़्यादा रेटिंग कैसे कर ली भाई यार? Why didn't I take this one by the way? Fuck! I'm missing everything. He can just block this pawn now. I was just winning a pawn back and my rook could have been very active there. I'm completely stupid, man. And he's pinning this knight now. I has that count. I had that counter strike. Knight takes c5, hitting this queen and the rook. Why I'm missing everything at a perfect time, guys? I'm missing everything really at a perfect time. So bad. Fuck off. If I go here now, this pawn will be falling. It's always the story. Now this is coming. Fuck off. First I didn't take that bishop and win one pawn back. Then I didn't go for counter strike. This is literally when I can't do anything, man. I have to babysit this knight. It's bad, I'm losing this game. I have no time to calculate anything. Fuck off. Fuck me. No, he's better. And fuck me. Oh, it's so hard. Why I'm playing chess, man? Why I'm playing chess? He has enough material to win this game and he has enough time as well. And I'm not infiltrating to his king side. Everything is blocked off. Look at these bishops and these pawns. Completely out of my mind. I idea is coming in my mind just after I leave one of the piece on a wrong square. Just after I'm leaving one piece on the wrong square. Ah, bro, there is no square. Let's just go here. My king is safe, and I can go knight f7, threatening queen h8 checkmate. Oh, Still this guy is trying. I can even lose this game and hang my queen. Oh. Queen h8 was mate. Oh yeah. Now this is a mate threat. Can you do the my opponent are so bad song? भाई क्यों ट्रोल कर रहे हो? Let's leave it. Oh, somehow I managed to win this game. I throw away many chances to finish this game off. I throw away many chances. Yeah, accuracy is just bad. It's just 68, rookie game. White is better, and computer wants to go h4 and h5 maybe. But I try to play with human approach, which was bad. We takes now. White is winning. No, I missed the chance. Rook e1. I don't know how rook e1 was winning. f4 was the good move. Computer wants to go f5 anyway. Takes. If he takes here, and you have a huge attack. Yeah, that was the only point. Okay, now f4. Yeah, f5 even now. Why didn't I go for that? Because there was knight g3 threat. I goes here, he goes here, and now he's hitting. Oh, he takes the initiative. I didn't get the chance to play f5. I drove the knight back, which was a blunder. He takes. Again, white is winning with this move. Yeah, we are up an exchange. Comparison just eliminate that strong knight. If he takes, just bring the pieces into the game and play with initiative. Now you are the first who is taking initiative. Today, why are you playing so passive? I don't know, bro. It's just bad. I'm not feeling my best rhythm. Now I goes for that approach, and now it's just equal. It was bad move. Queen f3 good. Queen g3 blunder. Go for counter strike on the queen. अच्छा वो बात है. If he goes here, then you can take the rook and hit the queen again. If he goes here, then again you offer a queen trade. And finally you are ready to capture this rook because there is no threat of going to that diagonal with the queen. He has to accept this. We'll just take it back. He can't take this pawn. First he has to either take this rook, takes, and if he try to win this pawn, there is rook c7 check winning the bishop. भाई आज के लिए काफ़ी है. आई थिंक आपका ब्रेन इज नॉट ब्रेनिंग एनीमोर. या कम बैक इज कमिंग टुमारो. या लेट्स सी. That's enough for today. Thank you everybody for joining this stream and supporting me through my bad phase. I was crying for eliminate the night. Bobby Fischer night is always pain. Opponent के घर में टॉयलेट नहीं था. Today why? Yo, your opponent threw queen. Yeah. I was putting a little bit of pressure. He thought that my queen is going to be very dangerous. He should have found a better way. But I don't know why didn't he say that knight is protecting that c6. Okay, let's see another gaming point. Again, now white is a little bit better. Again, I could have just taken this bishop, pawn takes, and rook takes. This pawn is not going too far. I think we can just go for counter strike with the pawn, and with queen can go to here and hit that. If he goes here, there is this nasty check, and we are winning the bishop. That's why he can't stop this pawn, or not he can take. He has to go like this. Then you just go to e5, and now this pawn is just marching through. He pinned this move. This is again a blunder because I can go for counter striking, hitting his queen as well. And if we try to go anywhere, we can just simply take this rook, and we are winning. Pawn takes, we can win this. And there is nothing which black can do. Just the moment after I played this move, I realized that I could have gone for knight c5 counter attacking the queen. Now he just goes here, and now it's equal. White is not winning. Queen b5 is a miss. Computing go queen a6 and try to throw this check. If you go queen b5, it is still hard. You cannot step onto that any seventh rank, as queen is controlling way many squares. Okay, g4 was the move trying to undermine this pawn, and you are not immediately giving this check. If you goes here, then there is this move. Check. He can simply block with the queen, and any queen trade is going to be bad for white, as black has many pawns and these bishop pairs is so strong. He just hang the queen, and now it become very easy. Yeah, I just purposely give him that rook because that pawn can become very dangerous, and if you eliminate many pieces from the board, there is no threat. So yeah, that's that, and thank you again very much everyone. Today's stream, no, it's not that fine, as I lost many games, but it's fine. We take some lessons, and I will try to do my best in the future stream, guys. And thank you again, thank you very much for supporting me, being on the stream while I am playing so badly. That's kind of great thing to have. Yeah, I cannot say thank you enough. You guys are great. And I will be streaming tomorrow as well, and probably I will be trying to do my best tomorrow. I will try to get some rating back, and I will try to get better at chess. That's what I want to say, and yeah, again, thank you. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next stream, guys. Have a good night.